It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
The Brilliant Idiots Podcast.
Yep, Charlemagne the God.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots, and today's episode of Brilliant Idiots is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace makes it easy to turn your idea into a unique website, showcase your work, blog, or publish content, even sell products and services of all kinds in just a few clicks, and there's nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use the offer code IDIOT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Salute to all the people that run up on me in the street just to tell me that they got a website. And when they give me their website, they be like, I got it on Squarespace too. And
it makes you want to check it a little bit more.
No, it doesn't.
For me, it does. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, like, listen, I
feel a responsibility.
I got love for Squarespace, but it's nothing going to make me listen to your trash-ass music, all right?
It's a music website.
And most of the time. 90% of the time,
bro,
it's got something to do with music.
Bro, I had a guy give me a CD.
Oh, he not even trying to be heard.
He really not.
You don't even care. Like, you're not even trying, bro.
Yeah, come on. It's like writing a book in Braille. It's like, I ain't going to learn Braille so I can read your book, man. Anyway, we also got another pre-roll. Mm-hmm. Today's episode is also brought to you by Talkspace, the online therapy company that lets you choose from over 1,500 experienced and licensed therapists. Get matched with your perfect therapist who can put you on the path to a happier life. For a special offer for our listeners, visit Talkspace.com/idiots. Talkspace, therapy for how we live today.
I love Talkspace.
I need some more Talkspace, man.
Hey, every Friday at 3 o'clock, I'm there on that couch. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good for you, man.
Every Friday at 3 motherfucking o'clock.
Oh, man, I'm proud of you.
I love it. I just don't. I'm going to tell you something, though. Mm-hmm. Kind of insults me when the therapist says things like, this is just between us.
What you mean?
Because I know my story's fire. I know you sharing this with somebody.
Yo, that's Damn. Yo, you know what's funny? You ever get to the end of your session and your therapist lets you go a little long? You're like, damn, right? You let me go a little long because I be killing it this
That happened to me last week. She was like, I got to push back a couple of appointments because I think we're really having something here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you enjoy yourself.
Fire story, fire, right? Okay.
That's that ego, bro.
Hey, man.
Yo.
Whatever works. She did give me a good. True. She told me something very simple last week.
What'd she say?
It was that I have an expectation of people. Just need to let it go. Just let go of your expectation of other people.
What is your expectation?
I don't know.
Greatness?
So whatever it is. No, just whatever it is. Like in general, like you know how you may have a thought about something or a view of something and you think people are going to share that view, or you see people reacting to something in a way and you're like, what's wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Like why don't y'all see it this way, or why do you think this is wrong, or why do you think this is right? Like it doesn't matter. Don't release all your expectation of other people. It don't matter. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter, yeah, but it is frustrating. I relate to that, of course. I spend too much. That's why I got off Twitter. I just spend too much time being frustrated by the way people think.
Yeah, about other people, about other people's opinions and views of things until you realize this is the way the world works.
Yeah.
Other people have views. Other people have opinions.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have an expectation. It just be the small things that I'm like, bro, Andrew's hat clearly says Space Jam. Like, stop telling me it says motherfucking, Black Panther. When I know it's Space Jam. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Oh, no, it's a lot of that. I mean, but you got to, I think those are just trolls. Whatever.
Yeah, we can't feed the trolls too much. No, I hear you, man.
My man Naji is here. Naji,
we out here. What's going on, brother?
Naji has the web series.
Got the show Cigar Talk on Rap Radar. You know what I'm saying? We out here came to talk some shit with you guys. You know what I mean?
Naji saw me at the fight. We was at the fight on Saturday.
Dog.
He was like, yo, you gotta let me come on Brilliant Idiots, man.
Oh, that's a fact.
And I was like, pull up next week. I don't think I really meant that, but he
Oh, no, I was waiting outside like, nigga, what time we... I spent the night outside, motherfucker, like, you gonna let me on this shit. Nigga told me I'm pulling up. We here.
Fight was good, though.
Oh, my God.
So, I only saw the knockout.
Did you see all the knockdowns and all that?
Oh, no, you had to watch the whole fight.
Yeah.
Wilder was getting his ass handed.
It was one
so
of those.
that's... Okay.
Yeah. I was hurt because I'm a Deontay Wilder fan.
Right.
So in the 7th round, I'm like, oh,
wait, did Wilder get dropped?
He was out on his feet.
Basically, like he's out on his feet,
out on his feet,
the ropes wobbling,
out on his feet.
Done.
That's what I said. I don't think Deontay Wilder's a great boxer.
Yeah,
amazing fighter. Amazing
He
fighter.
hits hard, though. It's
Yes.
like, I don't know what it is about South niggas. They just extra, like, it's the grits or something. That
It's the grits. It's the goddamn working outside all the motherfucking time. Like, you gotta understand, we grew up doing hard labor.
Yeah.
Like when I got suspended from school, my father made me go dig a 6-foot hole.
Right.
That's
Which you think is easy. When you're in your mind, you're like, oh, that ain't shit. I'll be done by the time fucking 5 o'clock hit. Until you realize you've been out there all day and have only dug maybe a foot.
Yeah.
But what do y'all put in the hole? Like, it's just.
Oh, he was making me dig my grave. No, seriously.
Alright.
That's what that was for. He
Really?
Absolutely. He was like, I'm gonna make you dig your own grave because I ain't paying for you to get buried. Straight up.
What were you doing?
Saving costs,
so
cutting
confident
costs.
you were about to die.
Just fighting in school, getting suspended. Just
Also, where did you dig it? It was in the
in
backyard.
the backyard.
Oh, that's sweet. Then they can visit.
And by the way, and he said that's what he said. He was like, I'm gonna put a nice little garden over here.
Yeah, it's
put a
gorgeous.
garden right over
Yeah,
there. You know
it's
what I'm saying?
Save some money.
You don't get no
cost
gravestone or nothing. You got a
No
garden.
gravestone, nothing. There's a garden. Put a nice
A little
garden right
sticky
there.
note on the shit. Like, Charlemagne was here.
My father used to say that to me all the time. My father would be like, "Yo, just let's just kill him and get the life insurance money." Like whenever I be really wilding, I'm serious. Whenever I be really wilding and really out of control, he's like, "Fuck it, kill him and get the life
Do you
insurance
ever
money."
threaten to kill your kids?
No, absolutely not. The way I raise my kids is way different than I was raised. It's night and day. It's not even close. My kids got choices. I was talking about this last night because I was at so I'm thinking about putting my daughter in a new school.
Why?
I want more diversity because she's literally like the only black
Girl in
kid,
school.
black, maybe kid, period. So I just wanted to have more diversity. So I was at this other school, which is very diverse, by the way. And we was having that conversation. I was having that conversation with another parent, and I was like, damn, are we sitting here talking about them going to 6th grade like college?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like asking her, does she want to leave her school? Like, yeah, we didn't have no choices. we didn't have choices growing up. Like it was you going to another school, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we giving kids choices nowadays.
You guys don't have the thing where you apply to all the middle schools and then you go to the one you get in?
Well, that's what we did to this one.
Right.
So last night we was at a visit for a school that she applied to and had to take a test, and she got in. I mean, she go to private school now, but this is like they really take this shit serious, which is dope though. That's what you want, right?
Right,
It's
yeah.
preparing the kids for the real world. Very awkward situation last night though,
Why? What happened?
because I recently found out that it's people conspiring against me,
Ooh.
like real
The
live.
man.
No, I don't know who it is, but they're like they'll take clips of the Breakfast Club and send it to like the higher ups at iHeart, or they'll rival radio stations will take clips and send them to advertisers. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
But they end up looking stupid because
Why?
these advertisers are like, we listen to the show, so we see how you've taken this out of context, whatever, right? But they're really conspiring against me, right?
Okay, but what happened specifically? What was
So last night I'm at the parent thing, and you know it's a diverse crowd. You know, it's black people, white people, it's Asian people, it's Jewish people, it's a little bit of everybody. So this Asian woman comes up to me and she goes, "Hi, my name is such and such." And she reads my name tag. She says, "Hey," and she goes, we start talking, and I go, "So how's the curriculum here? Like, is it good?" She was like, "Oh, great math teachers." It's an Asian woman, and she goes, and I'm not good at math. And then she waits, and then she goes, "Ha ha ha! Don't believe the stereotypes." I'm standing there with 2 drinks in my hand, just staring at her like, okay. Right. Then her white husband comes over and goes, "But she can drive." And I'm like,
Awkward.
This
Right.
and
shit
then she
feels
goes,
like Get Out.
And then she goes, yes. And then
I haven't even seen that movie in this one.
Take a picture with the flash on.
And then she goes, "I can really drive. I should be a NASCAR driver." And I'm like, okay, all right. And then she goes, "You got 2 drinks in your hand?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get over here to take it to my wife." She said, "Okay, I'll come with you." I'm like, "All right, cool." I turned around, she was gone. I was like, these motherfuckers trying to line me up every goddamn way.
Wait, for what?
That's crazy.
I don't know. Because you one wrong move in that situation, buddy, and it could be misconstrued. If I would have laughed.
At her Asian joke about herself?
Hey, man, I don't know what to do in that situation. I don't know the proper protocol anymore.
So you are paranoid.
Yes,
bro.
I am.
Yo, the difference
Yes, I
between
am.
you and like someone who assassinates a president is like very minimal. You know what I mean? It's literally,
Hey, man.
it's very.
Amongst us, we can make jokes. We make jokes all day long. We make jokes about whiteness, blackness, whatever, gayness. Like, we make these jokes. I don't know y'all. For you to be running up on me making these very terrible jokes, by the way.
Yeah, but you have to understand, it's like these people are probably around like liberal, politically correct white people all the time. Then they're finally around a black guy. right? And they're like, fuck, I can make a joke without these people pretending to be offended, right? So they're rusty. They haven't gotten off their jokes. You know what I mean? Like, they just, you know what I mean? Give them some time to warm up. She gonna have some duck sauce references out there, some fucking chopsticks.
By the way, those are some old school references,
Son, it
bro.
was old. Yeah, but that's how
Old
you
as
act.
fuck.
You know, it's like when you try to dress cool again.
Yeah, I'm like,
You always look stupid at first.
I mean, old school stereotypes you throwing out
Bro,
there.
but she could drive. Wait, what'd she say?
She said, I'm not good at math.
Yeah, but I could drive. I could be in NASCAR.
No, her husband came in.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Tweedledum,
Double team.
#1. He comes over
team.
and just adds on. Yeah, like, oh, but she can drive. So what you want me to say? I don't have a big dick? Like, what you want me to say? I'm not falling for this
Were
shit.
they parents or were they teachers?
Definitely
at the school?
parents.
They're
Your
parents.
The
At
kids
the school.
go to the school. Yeah, the kids go to the school. Cool people. Great people. Great.
You know damn well that Asian chick is good at math.
Hey, I don't know.
Come on, yo.
I don't know.
Hey, Chris, your wife is
great at
Asian.
math, man.
Is she good at math? Good at math for an Asian or just good at math for a white?
It is kind of different.
It is,
There's
yeah.
a difference.
How would I know?
Chris, when the bills come in, who you have looking over?
Chris clearly has never asked his wife a math problem.
Who
ever.
looks over the bills? Her, and you're Jewish. That's how good Asians are at math. Okay?
All right, but
Then
hold
even
on, but
Jews are like, let the fucking Asian handle it. I'm not doing this
Right.
bill stuff. I might miss something.
The driving part though, because I feel like every time somebody really does some whack shit on the road and I'm driving, I always, you gotta like pull up and look at them like when
Yeah.
somebody does some whack shit. And I always drive up and I look and I feel like it's Asian a lot of the times though. Like I don't.
The Asians are bad at driving.
Yeah,
Where
that's-
did this
that's like a
stereotype
stereotype
come
that's
from?
really-
Wait, Chris, you must have a little
heard
history
that.
on this.
Because they
That's the
short.
thing.
Because they short and they really can't see. Like,
Here we go.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. See, that's exactly why. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there.
That's what I think. That's what I
That's
think.
exactly what I'm talking
Well,
about.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
No, yo, real talk, it's a new take. It's a new take because everybody goes to the stupid eyes take. They're like, oh, they don't have a lot of peripheral vision because their eyes.
see, that's racist.
But you went with size, and if women are worse at driving, women are smaller than men as well.
First of
Okay,
all,
okay.
Maybe it's a height thing.
when you on the road
all.
and you about to
That's
get into an accident,
Brilliant idiot.
who the fuck is paying attention to who's driving?
Well, that's why they're in an
And
accident.
I'm gonna curse them
Pay
out.
attention to that shit.
I'm gonna curse that person out. I'm like, who am I gonna curse out? If I see an old lady, I did it the other day. Remember, I was cursing and I see this old lady. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, but you
damn,
got
I feel
roll
bad.
rage. You don't count.
No,
Yo,
I
But
don't.
real
You got
talk,
roll rage.
yo,
You
real
bad.
talk.
You terrible.
This is true. Like when someone cuts you off, it don't matter what they are. You hate them for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, for just
Yeah,
for 10
yeah.
When you
seconds,
pull
it's
up
okay.
on them,
But you gotta
don't
look
know-
at 'em.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta pull
find
up
out
But you don't say-
fucking Filipino.
You
like,
don't
it
do
matter
that.
who
You
you
don't
are.
do that. You don't do
white
that.
people.
You don't do that. You say, it's stupid motherfucker.
Yeah.
You don't call them what they are.
Oh,
Right.
you don't.
You know what? You're right. I'm sure I'm all type of black this and black that. Of course.
Yo, I'm telling
You
you,
deserve it, though.
no matter
For sure.
who it
No, I
is.
don't.
This guy got terrible road rage.
Who, what?
No,
What?
man.
Really?
For no reason.
Wait,
Come
who's
on,
he cursing
Charlotte.
at?
Everybody.
No, I don't.
For no reason. And by the
It all
way,
depends on if I smoked or not.
by the way, he's the crazy aggressive driver.
Yeah, but that's the whack part. If you drive up, you always do the look.
And then
if it's
you make
wax,
your
yeah,
judgment.
like, you pull up and
oh,
it's
you
like,
make your
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Look, if it's wax, you're like, oh, maybe you were in a rush. Yeah, maybe you got somewhere to go. I don't know what to tell you.
I brought plenty of people. One person, we had the small car. Yo, we looked like we was little as hell though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then people act like they want to punk me and shit.
Oh, they weren't
Now I'm
respecting
happy
you because of the car
now we can
size.
sit up. Now we can sit up. Now.
Yeah.
Because before it was like, Lord have mercy.
I've seen
Everybody
that.
want to punk me out. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a little ass
Wait,
car.
which car?
You had the car before.
What car?
The Jag.
Oh, yeah, that bullshit ass Jaguar.
Yeah, so we sitting in the car. We in like a coupe. And we
Yeah.
sitting like this, so everybody think now you can punk the little guy.
And then now that
Now,
you're in
now
a
we
big
sit
car,
up. Now we can make moves.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
make moves reaching under your seat because it's a big black motherfucker with dreads. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Hey,
Reach
yo,
under
real
your seat
talk.
and whip out.
You're gonna
You
get
better.
shot
Okay.
more.
Hey.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, the
So-
fight.
Oh yeah. Go back to the fight. Yeah.
Look, Deontay Wilder was out on his feet.
Yeah.
He showed me he had the true heart of a champion.
Yeah. Yep.
Because there's no way he escaped. There's no way he's supposed to escape that 7th round.
I gotta watch
Even the
this
eighth,
round.
he was
Dude is not
knocked
a
for like 2
finisher.
rounds. He was just
out.
Yeah.
Well, they delayed him. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. He went to the corner in the 7th round. After the 7th round, they gave him some of the heart-shaped herb. The heart-shaped herb didn't kick in until the 10th round. I'm telling you, 8th and 9th.
You drank the grape juice.
8th and 9th, he healed up. Because by the way, Luis Ortiz hit him with a shot in the 10th.
Oh, my
I was
God.
like, it's about to happen
about to
again.
go again.
I mean, he hit him so fucking hard.
again.
But Deontay hit those ropes, and it was like, my girl's in the front row. My girl's in the front row. My girl's in the front row. And he just started fucking swinging.
Yeah.
And that turned into the fucking knockouts.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Boy, just not a finisher, man. That's all it is.
Who?
Ortiz,
Yes,
he's
he
not a
is.
finisher, man. No way. He should have been out.
I've been thinking a lot about this, right?
Should've
About
been
the
out,
heavyweight
bro.
division. It lacks elite athletes. Like when our parents were watching boxing, and you had the Alis, you had the Foremans, you had these guys.
Yeah.
These were elite athletes that had gone
They're
into
finished.
boxing.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now a lot of these elite athletes are playing football.
That's true.
I think Deontay's an elite athlete. I just don't think he's a good boxer.
So here's the thing. Deontay is an elite athlete. He's not skilled technique-wise in boxing, maybe just yet.
not.
Maybe he'll never learn. He's 30 years old. But his athleticism, like his cardio,
Amazing.
seeing him
Amazing.
just in the 10th round throw that many like
Amazing.
haymaker punches.
After
This
getting-
is
after getting washed in the
After
7th.
getting-
Yeah.
So I think that's where his advantage is. And he's going against other guys like Luis Ortiz. I don't think he's an elite athlete, but
Good
he's
boxer.
technique
Great
was
boxer.
phenomenal at boxing. So the question is, how good of a technique does Anthony Joshua have?
I don't believe in Anthony Joshua. I'm sorry, UK. I know that's y'all god and y'all love
beat
him.
Klitschko, and Klitschko is legit.
He came back from a nice
dropped
knockdown.
Joshua in the 5th round after a 2-year layoff. If you watch that fight, Klitschko backed away for whatever reason.
he
it's
didn't
almost
attack.
like he
He
got
didn't
the
attack.
call.
Right.
Like, hey, it's all star, guy. Like, you're on your way out. Listen, we need you to make this look good.
We're about to take away your visa.
It was a 2-year layoff. Anthony Joshua was supposed to wash him.
So who's the big guys? Like, I ain't impressed, man.
Well, that's the thing. There's no more heavyweights. Why would you go into boxing? There's only 3
I
or
don't
4
know.
guys that
Especially
make money. You might as well be
250, you probably gonna,
Play
go for the
football.
league, play football. Yeah.
play tight end. You're 6'7".
But it ain't like they ain't getting money in boxing. Got some
But
money
2
out there,
guys
bro.
make money in boxing, and a few hundred make money in football, right? Like Wilder probably got $1 million for this
2
fight.
million.
$2 million for this fight, right?
cool to
The
beat
fight
somebody
before,
up.
maybe $1 million. Fight before that, a few $100,000. But if you're an elite athlete and you go play football and you play for 4 years, you'll make more than you'll make more than 99% of boxers.
Yeah, you got to pay me to get CTE, bro. You know what I'm saying? Boxing, you get CTE. It ain't. You don't get the payday. At least in football, you get a nice,
Get
at least
checked.
a cool chunk of change.
Yeah.
Chunk.
Do football make that? Are they making that much though? They make it.
Nah, you can live
Football?
good. It's got-
I feel like you
but
gotta be
know what
Tom
it is.
Brady and
not for
the rest of
long
them
though.
guys.
You gotta know it's not for long. Stack that bread and do something with it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And you're doing something you love, so you all right.
Moral of the story is Deontay Wilder beats Anthony Joshua. I think Anthony Joshua has to watch out for Parker.
That's tough.
I think Parker's not a power puncher, but
He's fast,
he
though.
throws a lot of punches
He does.
in
Yeah.
volume.
He does.
I don't think Anthony Joshua got a good chin, and I think he's built like a fucking bodybuilder. You can't be built like a bodybuilder in fucking boxing.
Yeah, you can't be too diesel.
And his stamina
Too
sucks.
diesel,
yeah.
He sucks. I think he's got to really watch out for Parker, but he's definitely losing to Wilder.
All right. I don't know enough. I got to watch a little
He
bit
hits
more.
hard
Anyway,
though.
I have to
Joshua
watch
hits
a little
hard
more.
though.
All right, let's talk about snitching. We had an interesting conversation before the show started about the etiquette of snitching. And snitching has evolved, right? What is acceptable snitching has evolved. My understanding of snitching growing up was you can't tell on anybody regardless of what's going on. So if you're involved in the crime, if you witnessed the crime, if anything, you can't tell. Now you guys are saying it's a little bit different. Wags, you want to break down what this snitching, the new rules of snitching are?
Women and children, I'm telling. I'm gonna beat you up.
Why are you telling on women and children?
No, listen. See, you
you
gotta
talking
control.
about?
If you do
You don't
something
know how to talk, man.
bro.
If you were to God, you know how to talk. You don't know how to talk.
Listen, for women and
You know women and children. Women and children, I'm telling on. But all you niggas killing people, y'all good. All you niggas telling dope, y'all good. You know what I'm saying?
Let me finish.
Titanic ass etiquette.
I might even said that. Let me finish. Nah, let me say, if you're doing something to a woman or children, I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna hold you down. Let the cops grab you and do whatever. Because
So if you
I don't
hurt
hold you
women
down,
or children, you're allowed to snitch.
you're allowed to snitch. If I
What-
see you grab
what-
an old lady purse or hit her, and I'm gonna grab you, beat you up. Because what's your thing? After I beat you up and let you stay there? Nah, it's either I kill you or the cops gotta grab you.
I like both methods.
Okay.
In a situation like that, one of my mentors used to always say, "You do them like we do in the street, and then you do them like the white man do. You whip their ass, and then you call the police on them." I like that.
Does that work?
Yeah.
I like
Only
that.
for women and children though. But if I see you go punch somebody in the face down the street, I'm not calling the cops because you punched a dude down in the face. I'm not doing that. I'm not even gonna chase him. I don't even care. So I'll be snitching if I go tell like, yo, that's the dude right there who punched him in the face. I don't really care like that.
Listen, as a lifelong snitch, I can tell you that. I can tell you that I've going back to high school. When I was just telling people for having weed and guns.
No way.
It was
just
about
coming to get you.
It was about the money. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was doing a good service because I felt like, yo, these guys aren't the guys that should have the weed and the guns. You know what I'm saying? I never told on none of the cool guys, the real thugs. You know what I'm saying? It's just the posers.
Yeah,
we got them the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? All right? Okay?
Selective snitching.
That's
okay,
all.
Selective
but
snitching.
when it came time to like really do some snitching, I never snitched.
Nah.
First time I ever went to jail was because I wrote this whole long statement that was just a complete fictional story. Had the police on a wild goose chase all day long looking for some shit that didn't even exist. Because I just wasn't going to tell on my folks. Now, one of the dudes that was with us told, but that had nothing to do with me. Right. Now,
you safe.
As I've gotten older and been in certain situations, I told y'all about a situation now. It was a guy who was trying to sell me scripts.
Right.
You know, he was trying to sell me scripts to the new season of Power. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, This is strange. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So of course I'm going to alert my people to that. Yeah. Right. Number one, I'm a content creator. I'm an executive producer of shows and stuff. I don't want nobody selling my shit. But then even bigger, like, yo, you out here trying to sell pictures of these women? Like, nah, we not having that.
Right. Would you let it go if it was me? If I was naked, if somebody had naked pictures of me, would you? I'm just saying, would you be like, let them do it? Like, what would you do? I want to know.
What do you mean?
Like you told them, I don't know, would you play around with
I would tell you that this dude got naked pictures of you.
That's what I want to know.
How the fuck did he get these goddamn naked pictures?
That's why I don't do that shit. That's why I don't do that shit, because that's what you're going to go in the wrong hands. You don't be out this motherfucker doing that dumb shit.
But go ahead.
What if the guy with Polaroids? Like you know that he took them.
I want to make sure.
Yo, this shit's in the real negatives right here, bro.
I had to make sure.
Got him on a dartboard.
Yeah, exactly.
But the guy was a hacker, though.
I know.
So he was a hacker. So he was hacking a computer account and shit. That's how he got all this information.
So if it wasn't like people that you knew, like that you were cool with, would you still feel like you had a snitch?
I think I probably still would say something, man.
Yeah.
Because he could do, like, a person like that could do that to anybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't wait until something hits home before you say something. That's just like on fucking Spider-Man. When Spider-Man let the guy walk past him, and the guy ended up going to kill his uncle. Like, you know, like, you gotta see something, say something. So and by the way, that's all I did. I told him what was up.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the rest was in God's hands.
And he got locked up.
Oh, he's definitely in jail.
So, do you have any other people in jail?
How
many guys?
It's a history of snitching.
No, this is so dope, bro.
The neighborhood watch.
Show man, you're my hero.
Nah, that's the only person. That's the only person. I've been in situations though, like, you know, I don't know if I told y'all about the time I was with our guy, I don't want to say his name, but we was riding in the car and we had got stopped 2 times before, the night before in Harlem. Yeah. And then we got stopped in Jersey. Yeah. And we got pulled out the car. And, you know, I'm making jokes with the police because I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers know the procedure, officer. That's all they do is get locked up. And I'm fucking with the cops. Like, yo, it's a murderer just drove by and a rapist just drove by. Go fuck with somebody that's actually doing something. He's like, put your arms behind your back.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, we found cocaine. I'm like, cocaine?
Damn.
I wasn't in this story.
Who got cocaine? So it's me and 2 of my other homies. And he goes, whose cocaine is it? I go, officer, it's not mine. It's 2 other people in this car. So clearly it's one of theirs. I don't think that's
like multiple choice.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's
that ain't
A, B, and C. It wasn't C.
All you see is my fingers going at both of them like this.
But I ain't snitching because he didn't know.
I didn't know.
He didn't know that coke was in there.
And the dumb motherfucker handed the coke to the police because he had it in a plastic baggie with his license and his registration, and he gave it to him. You're a fucking idiot. Now, eventually, by the time we got in the police car, he admitted it was his, but it was too late. Because we all in handcuffs already. We all in the back of the car. Once they do that, you out.
Bail out.
Oh, once you're in handcuffs, they have to.
Bail, you gotta get
Not all the
out.
time. Because I've been in situations where I've been in handcuffs and there was a gun in the truck and we all knew it was a gun in the truck. But when they searched the car, they found it and my man claimed it and said it was his because it was his. And they'll let everybody out. I never believed that. I thought that was a trick by the police. I thought the police was just fucking with us, saying you tell her, whoever it is, claim it. We let all of y'all go. Yeah. But they really does. They'll let you go. Yeah. For the most part.
If you got a warrant, you ain't going nowhere though. Remember they gave me a fake warrant? We was getting pulled over like that too.
A fake warrant?
For like 2 weeks. We was getting pulled over and I got locked up in front of his crib. It was like kind of crazy. As soon as I came up here.
That was amazing.
They had a fake warrant.
The dude told me for me to get out, I had to sign and say my license is suspended. But it wasn't the case. I just told the dude I ain't had no weed because I ain't had no more weed in the car. We smelled like it, but I ain't had no more weed in the car.
You
So
smoked
I was
it
like,
already, yeah.
Yeah. So he came in there like, oh, you want to be a tough guy? Come on, get out the car. So I'm like, I know we good. Search the car or whatever. And they really locked me up.
Oh, we got stopped in New York?
Yeah.
You was smoking weed in the car.
I said it was gone. They found weed.
The whole car smelled like goddamn weed.
I said that.
I would tell him all the time,
I
stop
said
smoking
that.
in the car.
No, but he said
it
he
was
smoked it
gone.
already.
He said,
Wait.
where's weed at? I said, ain't no
Should have been
weed.
like you
10 minutes before you got here, bro.
Wax had
Listen,
just.
on?
First of all, this shit used to annoy the fuck out of me. Wax just moved back from Miami. Clearly, he thought he was still in Miami.
I know.
Riding through New York. I'm like, yo, stop smoking weed in the car, yo.
We
You back in
good,
New
we
York.
good.
We good. He got a do-rag on. Then he got this spray. For whatever reason, he thought this
The blood
spray
spray,
just
yeah.
eliminated the whole smell of marijuana. I'm like, man, stop. We get pulled over one night. The cop rolled the window goes out. It just hit the cop in the face.
Come on, no.
The cop does like this. He goes, okay, where's the weed?
Where the weed at?
What weed? I'm like, man, Wax, man, goddamn. Give me some weed.
That's right. I'm like, bro, shut up, man.
I'm like, just get a nigga some weed.
No, that's the type of dudes they were. I
For
probably
real,
could have got it
man.
off. Come in the back. Come on. What you
He know you got it.
Man.
He ain't not taking us to jail for a little, but get a man some weed. All right, you bullshitting us? All right, get out the car.
They left me in the car for like 6 hours in the back seat of the car.
No.
Word is born.
Then the cop tried to trick me, talking about, you got your license because somebody got to drive this home. I said, I'm not driving this shit. I'm going to wait right here and call me a cab.
Your paranoia will save you.
That's kind of snitching.
Your paranoia will save you.
That's kind of snitching.
Nah,
I'm going to get in the car and go on to the next block and get pulled over.
Again.
Again, smell like weed.
What the fuck I look like?
It's a car 2 blocks away.
Oh, thank you, officer. So nice.
2 for 1. That's like on Black Panther when the dude tells the dude to run. Hey, I want you to. I'm gonna save you. I want you to tell a story. And the dude takes off running, shoots him in the back.
Yeah.
Fuck out of
Right.
here.
So when I was in college, I went to spring break, and in Mexico, they got the greatest hustle with the drug dealers and the cops. So what it is you go buy weed from one of the drug dealers.
Mm-hmm.
The drug dealers are working with the cops. So you walk around a corner, cop clips you. Gets you the ticket, not even a ticket. You just got to bribe the cop. So you hit the cop off with,
Little weed,
$200,
little
something like that. Don't do it. He
Hey,
takes the
man.
weed back, gives it back to the drug dealer,
Hey, man.
and the whole shit goes over.
Hey, man.
Wow.
Just
So
don't lock
he's
me
selling
up.
the same
don't
dime
lock
bag
me
of
up.
weed over and over. Cops are
Damn.
getting paid off
Not
of
that same
on the
one
bribe.
bag, though.
Spam.
At least
the
20.
same, whatever it is,
Yeah.
but it's just the same thing over and over again. Because you're going to pay the cop the $1,500, and they don't give a fuck.
I don't mind that.
Hell yeah.
That's a nice hustle.
Just don't lock me up.
1,500?
I'll give you the money.
Son, I almost got locked up in Mexico.
Yeah.
I was in handcuffs in the back of a police car.
What you was doing?
We were going back to the
Prostitution.
hotel, and they had
Prostitution.
I was selling ass. No, we were going back to the hotel, and there was a garage, and you know those things that like open up like this, and then the car goes through in the garage. I don't know what that's called.
Yeah.
Right.
You talking about?
But you know, lets the car out, stops it from going. I was drunk as fuck, and I was jiggling it to see if we could get our car. We were parked somewhere else, but see if I could get our car out. Then we wouldn't have to pay parking.
Nice.
Parking's fucking 40 pesos. It's nothing. I don't know why I'm thinking of doing this. I keep walking, and the cops go.
MacGyver.
He goes, "Hey, come here. Hey, come in. Hey, come in. Hey, come here." I'm like, "No, it's all good. I'm just going to the hotel." "No, you come with us. You come with us." And they grab me and they put me in handcuffs. Right.
Nice.
My boy, Mexican American dude, Javier, shouts to Javi. I go, Javi, pay them all the money to get me out, right? He goes, okay, I got you. I'm in the back of the fucking cop car at this point in time.
They got cop cars in
How
Mexico?
small is
Son,
it?
they got
Yeah.
cop cars in Mexico. Yeah, it was a horse. It was a cop cop donkey. No.
They can put 20 people in the back of a car.
I'm telling you.
So I'm in the back of the cop donkey. No, I'm in the back of the cop car, right? My boy comes up to the window. He goes, "Hey, bro, don't worry. I know where all the jails are in Mexico." At this point in time, I didn't think I was going to prison in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
But now it fucking settles in. I might go to like Mexican prison.
Whoa.
Yikes.
They're going to
Yeah.
rape you.
Son,
All
I'm
kinds of
getting,
shit
I'm
going.
fresh meat.
Oh, you're
bro.
done.
Are you
Taco
kidding
meat.
this?
Oh, man.
Yeah, this fucking
Taco
gringo butt.
meat.
Let's go. The
You
car,
burrito.
the car turns on. We're about to start pulling away from the hotel, and a guy that ran like the spring break for all the Americans, this fat Mexican dude, walks out, stops the cop car from going because he noticed my wristband from the hotel. And he goes, "No, he's one of the spring breakers." Let me get
Thank
out.
God.
But you thought you was Mexican?
No, I don't
No,
get
he
to
was
stay
bringing-
from
he was
Mexico.
bringing him to get raped.
6'2" white guy.
He bring you to get raped. That's all he was doing.
I was
He
gonna
had to know you was one of the spring breakers.
So yeah, but I think he saw when he saw me jiggling
caught
it.
one slipping.
I think he thought that I was trying to get a fast one on him.
Yeah.
Because there's difference between spring breakers and the ones that are paying to be part of the hotel and all that kind of shit. And you get like a little more protection. You know, they treat you a little better if you're part of the whole system, right?
No,
Because,
you almost got caught slipping.
son, I almost got
Fish
caught.
on the hook.
Yo,
bro.
I almost got.
real talk, right? My shit was like this,
Fish on the hook.
dude.
You was about to be done.
Dude, game because how they get me out? Well,
You
my
at least have to
parents
get
in New
head to get
York.
out.
Who's gonna, you know what I mean? Like,
Yo, you at least have to give head to get out. At
bro,
least.
I'm not sucking that, bro. Sucking that spicy ass Mexican dick. I can't
snitching on Mexicans.
heartburn. You know, imagine that. Hey, we want you to suck our dick, bro. And I'm like, bro, I'm not good with spice, dog. I don't know.
You ever had your shit pushed in? You ever had your shit pushed in?
your shit pushed?
Oh, you white.
You definitely
I was
You've been hoit, bro.
I
And you didn't stop no girl from getting raped.
Exactly.
So you
That's
about
what
to
I'm
get
telling
it.
everything. Hey, remember how you sister didn't get raped, guys? Just one let you know that was me.
Need that.
Yo, I almost got locked up in Cyprus.
Where's Cyprus?
Outside of Greece?
Yeah, outside
The
of Greece.
Greek
It's like
island,
a little Greek island, right? So I'm out there on vacation and shit. You know, we chilling. And so I went to one of them 4-wheeler joints. So like I don't, you know, there's not really like the cars out there is kind of weird.
Nah, I'm
so
always 4-wheeler.
I'm on the 4-wheeler, whatever, going crazy. Now the clubs out there don't even like start until like 3-4 a.m. That's when it like starts. So I'm driving from my little villa or whatever. You know, I got the essentials. I got a little backpack, got some bug, got some, you know, some drink or whatever. We going. Now I'm riding, and I like turn the corner, and it's like a fucking cop checkpoint. So at this point, I'm just like, oh shit, you know, my heart started
Turn
racing or whatever. I'm
around,
like,
turn
damn,
around,
like, yeah.
fam.
I tried to like make the little swerve.
Nope.
And then they came back like, hey, come over here. Mind you, these dudes ain't speaking English.
Yeah.
So like I'm there, and then like, they stopped me. And the first thing, they had only one guy who kinda spoke English.
Yeah.
So he just kept saying helmet. So I didn't have a helmet on. And
Did
I
they
guess
ask
that
you
was
your
the
name?
thing. No, and the first thing he was just like helmet. And then I was just like, yo, I don't got a helmet. I'm not from here. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you can't say that. They probably think you're a refugee.
Yeah, I'm just
Soon
like,
as
yo,
you say his
I just
name,
kept saying
by the way.
America. Like,
What's your name? Naji.
yeah,
Excuse me. You don't speak English. You don't speak
I
English.
should have been African, right? But yo, so I stopped there and I just kept saying helmet. I'm like, damn, like I don't know. So they take my bag off. So they start looking through the bag. They finding everything in the bag. So next thing they all kind of like surround me, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm by myself at this point. Like
Nobody to snitch
nobody, like I don't know who to snitch. I'm by myself. I'm like, damn, what am I about to do in Greece? So like they all just talking, and all my passport information is back at the spot. So they like, you know, like the one guy's like, yo, where's your ID? I need some ID or something. Like, you know, we gotta have something. I'm just like, yo, man, I'm from America, man. I didn't know the rules here. I don't know. So they all wound up talking, and they put me in the car. I was in the car for like maybe 2 hours.
Shit.
And I guess long story short, they talked to somebody. I don't know who they talked. I just kept saying like America. This is Obama was in. I'm like Obama, like America. I don't know how that's gonna help me, but I'm just like Obama, please.
you'd be surprised that
you know what I'm
shit
saying?
works, bro.
I'm just like I'm just trying to use every form of American shit that I know to like get me out of here. And like long story short, they just wrote me up like. I had to like pay a fine, and then they
Still haven't paid.
which I still haven't paid. But they was like, they wrote me like a big ass fine or whatever, and basically I got like a warrant in Cyprus. So if I ever go back, it's like on site. So
You better hope this country don't extradite you.
Donald can't listen.
Yeah, bro. A lot happens here. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If they ask me, to tell on you, I gotta tell on you.
know
I
this nigga can't
can't. I can't be an accomplice to this shit.
Yeah,
Naji.
so Cyprus is out. That's out. We off that.
Yo, this mad
We off
Greek
that.
Isles, bro.
that
That's
shit.
the thing. I went to Bermuda once, and I had to go to the hospital because I was trying to impress this chick by doing a dive.
Yeah, with that fucking sweater you got.
Yo,
on.
you want to
I
get
hate
into
your
this
fucking
sweater
sweater.
shit?
I just
I
wanna
hate
tell
all
you.
the clothes you
All
wear.
right, so what? I just hate your sweater. But
you
keep going.
dress like an aged
All
cop.
right, so what? So I just don't like your sweater. Go ahead.
All right,
keep talking.
fine.
Oh, the sweater he got on now?
I don't like it.
I don't like your pants.
I don't care.
What you a
Why
crip?
sweater?
It's red. What's wrong with this fucking sweater?
Is this red?
That's not
Or
red.
pink fuchsia. Yeah.
Fuchsia.
Why don't you-
I don't know. I
why
just
don't
don't
you
like it. I just wanted to tell you that.
Why
Go
don't
ahead.
you like
future
pink?
tips, man. Stop.
No, you're crazy. It's
Yeah,
don't you like
future tips,
pink?
man.
Never.
Catch wax on the
Period
weekend.
blood on it. That's the only thing it do.
That's your excuse, yo. No, you're not bullshit.
No, I'm bullshit.
That's what that was that time?
You bullshit.
That's that time my mom sweat.
Swear to God.
Wait. You dyed your hair purple?
Yeah, right. Come on, man.
To Waxy 69. That's his new name. To Waxy 69.
Yeah,
He
right.
just fucking.
Picture that.
He had. I'm serious. He had the tips. He had the fucking red tips one.
What
time.
are you trying to look cute for, bro?
When? You know that.
Ask the question again.
I don't know how to look cute.
No.
When was this, Charlamagne?
A couple
Wax.
weeks ago.
What I do?
You
do it.
I don't know
wore it out?
what you did with him.
You cut it off, maybe.
Come on, fam. Come on.
Lil Wax Vert.
Come on,
Lil Wax Vert.
Little Waxy bird.
Lil Waxy Vert.
Waxy Bird. Hey, Waxy Bird, for real. Now let's talk about this.
So you really
What I want to know is who you trying to look cute for. All right, I'm not gonna
You
talk
definitely
about
had
the
red
tight
tips,
pants.
and I definitely caught
When?
you with pigtails before.
When?
Listen,
Columbia, South Carolina, you came to the door in pigtails, man.
Lying.
who's holding your
He's
pigtails?
lying.
You didn't have pigtails?
Yeah.
Hell no, I had no pigtails. And what I look like dyeing my hair. I don't even know how to do that shit.
So why you say it was period blood?
I was bullshitting. I said if it was period, but I'm bullshitting. I'm bullshit. What the fuck is
This
wrong
is
with y'all?
disgusting.
Now you want to be fucking serious now?
Yeah, we want to be serious.
Why?
Bro. Because you out here dyeing the tips of your fucking hair.
Unbelievable.
Where the picture at, man? He would have definitely took a picture.
He ran.
Picture.
Speaking of running, Wax told me some good shit the other day.
There you go.
No,
Come
no.
on, I don't know what you want. Hold on.
Where is this going?
Oh, this
Where is
motherfucker.
this going?
His mother. I can't talk to him. We've been together a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
Your friendship
Lord.
fractured, bro.
This is ratting. Charlamagne rat on me all the fucking time. Yeah.
I don't think it's ratting.
This is ratting.
You don't even tell him
it's
stories
right.
no
This is
more,
right.
right? You don't even talk to you no more.
I don't even think it's ratting. I'm gonna tell you why.
This is ratting.
Because I'm ear hustling. I'm walking.
Come on,
I'm hearing
bro.
him talk to one of our people.
Yeah.
So I just turn around and go, "She had you running, bro?" And then I hear the story. Okay.
Wait, what happened?
Oh no, this one.
Yo, you
Tell
know
the
the
story,
story.
Wax.
I'm
Let me get the
talking
story,
about.
Wax.
I don't know. Who,
You know the story.
Oh,
I'm
you
talking
corny.
about.
Stop, man. Oh, you really air hustling. Tight elevator.
Tell me what happened.
No, it just happened in time of your life, you know. You got to run sometimes.
He got a fat white girlfriend.
Okay. See, it was
He wants her. He wants
you
her.
can
run from that.
Listen, he wants his fat white girlfriend to lose weight. So every now and then he'll do shit like text one of his homegirls and be like, "Yo, send me a naked picture." So he'll leave his phone lying around. So when the text comes in, his fat white girlfriend will see it. And then she attacks him, so he takes off running. So
Now she gotta run and
can smack
chase.
the guy. Exactly.
That's how you outsmart.
My whole
Yes.
life, though. That's just things that happen. If your girl ain't chasing you, beating you up, or cursing you out, man, you ain't smashing
That's
right.
not true.
Come on, man.
I don't know if I agree with that entirely.
What are you talking about?
You have
Your girl
dysfunction-
never beat you up or something like that?
You
like
have dysfunctional relationships. This shit come from you being molested when you was young, man. I'm telling
That
you, you
got to
need to
do
go to
with
therapy.
this. The girl's beating me up.
Yes, you like this
So-
kind of shit. You like
So do you think I
drama.
pick these
you
girls?
like conflict. Yes, you pick girls.
I don't
who
pick
are,
the girls,
who
they
are
pick me.
slightly broken. No, you pick girls who are slightly broken because you're slightly broken.
They
and
all broken.
You enjoy the chaos.
he
my
enjoys
friends.
the chaos,
You're
man.
Have they
with
ever
the
had?
chaos.
Have they ever had sex before and got more than one dick? They're a little broken,
What?
right?
Son, we're not talking about hymens. We're talking about human beings.
Listen,
We're
if a
talking
girl,
about
listen,
emotional
if a girl
states.
have sex with a guy and then they have a breakup, the girls get hurt. So now they fucked up, right?
I mean, maybe, but the girl could also break up with the guy. What we're trying to say is you grew up in an environment that was chaotic, so that's your comfort zone.
Yes, you like the molestation.
Yeah,
That's not true.
Yes, it is,
How about your
man.
parents' relationship? Did they have a good relationship?
What? She got 20
together.
kids.
She had 20
many
kids.
kids you got?
12 brothers and sisters,
Come on,
man. They
great
still together.
relationship. And
man.
together.
Pastor to the church. Like, we good money.
So then what happened?
What do you mean what happened?
He got molested when he was little, man. They used
I'm
to
not
make
that bad of a guy.
This
I
is
just have
me
sex.
snitching. They used to make Wax eat pussy that was infected with yeast. The yeast was coming out of it.
my God.
Cauliflower. To this day, he thinks that that's what a pussy supposed to look like.
Yes, I'm scared to eat
He's
pussy.
like, yo, if it ain't creaming up, it ain't right. Yo.
Nah. I said if I see it creaming up, then I know it's a little something. It got a little smell. Because you ain't supposed to have no smell to it.
What, pussy?
Yeah. But you get something that got a little taint to it. Whoa.
The
like
girls
that?
used to make him
cream
eat
on it?
the yeast.
I
Man,
just,
come on.
Yeah,
Yes,
yo,
the girls would
yeah.
make him eat the discharge.
That
Yo,
is-
I
that's
wasn't
a
eating pussy
cream
for
cheese
years.
bagel.
All through college and nothing. I was like, yo, hell no, y'all eating a girl. Like, y'all fucking bugging. I was the spit king. I was always spitting down there, or KY or whatever.
That's why he does women the way he does them now, man. It's sad. It's
How do I
actually
do women?
So you resent them?
I'm scared to be in a relationship because I don't want to hurt nobody.
Me
but
too.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Come on, act like I'm the only guy.
I'm just
No,
saying.
I think that's normal.
I just think a lot of things he
Thank
does
you
is
for
wrong.
me being normal today, man. He be making me seem like I'm a piece of shit.
Listen, if you got a religious woman, a woman that believes in God, a woman that lives by the Bible,
Yeah.
All right.
and then you turn her into a lesbian. You kind of.
I'm not telling him nothing again.
You kind of fucking with her, bro.
Damn, Wax.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
You kind of fucking with her.
That's the
Hey,
biggest
listen,
compliment. Think about it. If a girl turns into a lesbian after you, that's her saying no dick
No.
is gonna
I'm
be
just
this
saying,
good.
I like live pornos. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
like a girl to give me a live porno. Come get another girl to come beat you. I'm not gonna get her smashed by a guy in front of me. I don't care about that shit. But 2 girls, that's okay.
Let's hypothetically. I'm a hypothetical. You know what hypothetical means. All of a sudden,
I don't know what it means. So that's the thing. I don't know what it means. So I don't know what we're about to do. Hypothetical seem like something heightened. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that? Hypothetical.
Pass me that hypothetical right there. Pass me that hypothetical over.
I don't know. This shit's scary. with the guy.
Hypothetically,
Oh my god.
you turn a girl out.
Yeah.
You gotta eating pussy. You gotta get in her pussy ate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She may or may not be going to see Carl Lynch for confessional. Right? Questioning herself because of wax.
It's not because of me.
Now, I personally don't believe that being gay is a sin. I don't believe that. I don't subscribe to none of that stuff that's in the Bible.
Yeah.
But what if in your head,
with that?
you've been told that your whole life, now you've been experimenting with it because of wax?
Because of me.
Right?
I can't make nobody
So now-
Emotional turmoil that you're gonna go through.
You think you may be going to hell because of wax.
Yeah, it's
Come on, man. See how you do me?
Damn.
Make me feel bad
No,
for getting a
that's-
live porno. Like
that's
nobody else like
extreme
live
guilt.
pornos, yo.
Nah, as a Christian, you should know better.
Are you right? That's something I'm weak in.
As a
Yo,
Christian,
listen.
no,
I'm gonna take that.
He's right.
I take that.
No,
I take
he's
that.
right.
I'm gonna take that.
That's a hard bar, but he's right.
You ain't gonna
As a
have her
Christian,
eating pussy
you
on
should know
Sunday.
better.
All right. It wasn't Sunday.
But you ain't gonna have her eating pussy on Sunday because you know it's wrong.
Yeah, all right.
So
I won't let her
don't
eat
get
pussy.
amnesia
I'm
on
not coming
Monday.
from church and trying to eat pussy.
That's
my
all I'm
mindset
saying.
on that. You know what I'm saying?
But on Monday,
But on Monday, it's
once
good.
midnight hit,
Probably like Tuesday.
So Monday, you still got some Jesus in, right?
You still gotta let it marinate on Monday.
You call me. You call me. Like, I got a room so and so. If you over there,
Forgiveness is
and you
great.
got 2 girls. You give me a live porno. I can sit back and blow down. I ain't mad at you.
I don't
man.
want a girl to
I
do it
rock
if
with
she
you,
say
man.
I'm only doing it because of you though.
Exactly. I need you to be into the sex.
Word is
I love the
bond.
audience
That's
too
true.
much.
That's
Yeah.
true.
They've been asking shit.
So I had this
No,
girl.
she not.
I had this girl tell me that she's
So
like,
why she going to confessional?
Who's going to confessional?
Oh, you didn't know?
Man, this guy's all good.
Hypothetically, of course.
hypothetically, she's front row at Hillsong, dog. You know, she's singing the loudest.
Wax
She
telling the
means it.
pastors out. Jesus.
So here's the situation.
Pastor
This girl said she has friends that are lesbians, but they might be down for a threesome.
All right.
And I was like,
She did it before, bro.
No, of course they did before, but I was like,
Right.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not trying to have a threesome with a lesbian. She got to be into dick. I don't want like her to just
A dyke not
accept
coming
me
in.
so she could fuck you. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when I was
But how
maybe
does
young,
she look, though?
man. And look, I
The
mean,
lesbian look bad?
both of them.
Okay.
She don't look like a lesbian.
All right, then. So
Put
you
it
all
that
right.
way.
You all right, then.
Yeah.
No, you don't want no butchy dude that motherfucker look like a me.
How you
Square
know
up.
she don't like dick though?
Say what?
How you know
You
she
don't
don't
want the
like
one
dick?
look
So
like
one of
me?
them does.
Okay.
The other one is like, nah, I just like the other one. She's like, no, they're my like lesbian friends. I'm like, I don't want that. I want a girl who's bi or a girl who's into you and into dick. I don't want a girl who's gonna be like half-ass into this shit or just
Nah,
like
let them play with each
accepting
other.
it.
All that nutting.
I'll watch. I'll watch that
You
shit.
wanna
But if
come
I'm
in
fucking you,
halfway
I need you to be into it, especially in like
Yeah,
the
that's
Me
why
Too
dudes
era.
nut early, man.
Don't
Come on,
these
slow
girls
down.
who like don't make noise during sex? That's dead. You gotta liven it up. We're not doing this silent fucking and Me Too.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
your fault though. If you ain't making them make no noise, you better pinch her.
You better fake
Yeah,
it.
you better stack your eyes. You better
Hey,
do something.
hey, let's talk. Let's talk. What you want to talk about?
That used to be the
We're gonna
thing.
do
Put on the
something.
neck.
We're
No,
gonna
put
do
music
none
on.
of
Put
that
music
shit.
on. Turn the music on.
No.
I know. I'm turning the music down. I need to hear you go. I need to hear
Word is
one.
something,
Some shit to let me
Give me
know we're
something.
both having fun. Don't be
Right, yeah.
silent.
Word right.
When
When
we
we was
looking at me
younger,
like,
I'm never fucking
oh,
gonna
I
give you
can't
salad.
wait to tell you
No,
you
I'm
ain't me.
never fucking you or give you salad.
Ever.
Nope.
Fuck you.
Silent fucking.
That's y'all dick though. That's something wrong with y'all dick.
Hey,
Say
man.
Something wrong with your dick,
then
yo.
Fuck
Hey,
that.
maybe
I
my
ain't never
shit
fucking
point
you
down. I
again.
don't know.
They borrow some of Safari's. Listen, if you in a fucking house,
I'm doing good in life.
if you in a house and your guys are in the other room and you having sex with a chick, and she not making no noise, you better put your thumb in her butt or something. Do something.
We be laughing.
Or yell yourself.
I just say
I ain't
shit
shit,
like,
bro.
I say shit like,
I
yo,
ain't shit.
you watch The Bachelor?
You better yell out your own name, something, bro. I'm
Start yelling your own. Andrew. Andrew. Oh, that feels amazing.
You know, egotistical. You got to be to yell out your own name during sex.
Yeah,
that's what shit Tyrese will do.
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Let's pay some bills.
No.
All right, remember, support for today's show comes from Squarespace. Squarespace powers millions of websites across hundreds of industries for people just like you. Showcase your work, blog, or publish content. Even sell products and services of all kinds in just a few clicks. And you can customize everything from look and feel to settings and products. Whether you're just getting started or have an established brand, use Squarespace's analytics to help you grow in real time.
Best of all, there's nothing to install, patch, or upgrade ever. Though if you do have a question, Squarespace's award-winning 24/7 customer support is there to help. Go ahead to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use the offer code IDIOT to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com, offer code IDIOT. Okay? Destiny is calling, and it says you need a new website. So make it today with Squarespace.
And go to HighUClothing.com and order some Brilliant Idiots merchandise,
Or go to
man.
BrilliantIdiotsMerch.com.
Brilliant Idiots merch, my bad. BrilliantIdiotsMerch.com and order some Brilliant Idiots merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, all of that good stuff.
All right, quickly, I just want to say thank you to everybody who came out in Columbus, Ohio, the Funny Bone. I mean, that was insane. We had 1,600 people come out that weekend. I didn't even know I had people who fuck with me in Columbus, let alone that many. It was unbelievable. So thank you all the Brilliant Idiots, Flagrant 2, Western Bros fans that pulled up, the Guy Code fan that pulled up. It was just amazing. Views from the Sis has been, each city just keeps getting better. I'm going to be in Miami this Friday and Saturday at the Comedy Inn. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. The early show Saturday is already sold out. There's still tickets left for late show Saturday and some tickets left for the Friday one. So gobble those up quick because those are about to go. And then I'm going to be at the South by Southwest Film Festival. I'm going to be there the 13th of March 13th. I'm going to be watching a film that I'm in. Called Right When You Have Work, or Right When You Have Work, I think that's what it is, yeah. But then I'm also going to be doing a show that night at Cap City Comedy Club. All right, so make sure if you're in the Austin area, you're there for South by, whatever you're doing, come out to that show. Tickets are available at the Cap City Comedy Club. There's also a link at theandrewschultz.com for that. Another announcement, Toronto. We sold out the theater already. That was quick. Holy shit. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I fuck with you so heavy. So what we're doing is we're adding another show. And that's going to be April 15th. That's Sunday. So we're going to do 2 shows. Yo, let's sell out the second show. That would be fucking unbelievable. I don't even know what I mean, my first theater show on the tour, and we sold out. And now, if we sold out the second one, man, I don't even know what I would think, man. That'd be incredible. But Views for the Sis has been just fucking killing it. And for all you people on the West Coast and the Bay Area, we just added a San Francisco weekend of dates. And that is going to be May 10th through 12th. And I should have it up on the website soon. I don't know if the club has it up just yet, but I just want to let y'all know. I'll make sure to add a link for that. But yeah, and then just go to theandrewschultz.com and check out the rest of the dates. I'll be back in Toledo, Ohio at the end of this month, and a bunch more. But thank you so much for coming out, man. It's crazy. It's just been crazy, the response. So I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much. And all right, let's get back to the show. Somebody made another song. We have another remix.
Lil Waxy Vert? That's
Lil Waxy Vert.
That's the Lil Waxy Vert.
No, this is Lil Wax. It's not about Wax. It's actually on us this time. But somebody tagged me in this on Twitter.
Safari can say whatever he wants. That means Safari needs to be applauded. He got a big dick. He got a big dick.
Oh my God.
Safari needs to be applauded.
Oh, you think you're gay? Wait.
Wax tapping his foot.
Yikes.
Who got his dick? I want to look. Who got his dick?
Oh, this is amazing.
Who got his dick? I want to look.
Hey.
Y'all go ahead and run with that. Have fun.
Now that's what I call Gay Volume 69. We out here. Our compilation
I'll roll
on
with
fire.
that.
Make sure you send that to Dwayne so he can put it in here properly. Pause.
Safari can say whatever he wants. That means Safari needs to be applauded. He got a big dick. He got a big dick. Trust me. Safari needs to be applauded. He got a big dick.
Did he have a good meat?
Trust me.
Who's got his dick? I wanna look. 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 Oh, it's a swinging dick. He's built thick.
There you go.
Oh, it's a swinging dick.
He's built thick. There you go.
Oh, it's a swinging dick.
He's built thick. There you go.
Dick. Where's Killmonger's dick coming out?
Even if a guy looks good, if they got a little dick,
Oh, forget it.
it's over. Charlamagne has a powerful mouth.
Perfect.
Even if a guy looks good, if they got a little dick,
Oh, forget it.
it's over. Charlamagne has a powerful mouth.
Perfect.
Dick talk.
Dick segment.
I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all gonna fuck around and make 6 of those, and we gonna put out an EP. I'm telling you. And we gonna make money off it, and y'all gonna be mad as a motherfucker because that shit is flying off the
title right
on Tidal and iTunes. You mad as a motherfucker because we done put out now. That's what I call 69.
Dick talk.
I'm telling you, it's coming very soon.
That's a fact.
Now, did you see the Oscars? Who saw the Oscars?
I did not see the Oscars.
Yeah, I caught up a couple things.
Did you see the backlash?
Oh, with who? Cobes?
Kobe.
Yo, I saw the funniest tweet. Shout out to Kaz, sent me the funniest fucking tweet. And the tweet was a picture of Tom from Tom and Jerry, the cat. It was the cat, and it with like a big old smile on his face, like creeping into a room, like 1 foot at a time. And then the headline of the meme was Hollywood, we're getting everybody accused of sexual harassment or sexual assault out of the business. And then it's Kobe is like,
I'm gonna tell you something, man. I gave Donkey today to all the people who are upset that Kobe won, and the reason I did that is because it's like, yo, at what point is a man not guilty anymore? You know what I'm saying? If your charges get dropped, if your case got dismissed, 16 years, right? You know how many accolades Kobe Bryant has achieved in 16 years? MVPs, NBA championships, endorsement deals. He's on the cover of like 4 video games in this
still
time.
married. Yep.
Endorsed Turkish Airways. He's got sneakers. But you mean to tell me you win an Oscar and all of a sudden the headline said Kobe Bryant, I think it was the New York Post, Kobe Bryant wins Oscar despite sexual assault allegations. I was like, hold up, did Kobe get some shit yesterday?
No shit.
Did Kobe get a new charge yesterday?
Who are these people though?
Yeah.
I don't know.
it's a weird time when an accusation is guilty, right? Like, an accusation is something that you can't get past, right? It's usually innocent, so proven guilty, or it's usually just you're guilty and then we judge you based on that.
Yeah.
But an accusation
should just be an accusation. An allegation should just be an allegation.
An accusation should be nothing. Once that accusation isn't proven in a court of law,
Well, actually, accusation should be investigated.
it should be investigated.
big
And then
one,
if nothing comes out, we owe it to these people.
Yeah.
To let them be innocent for the rest of their life. You don't have to brand them. Now they got a scarlet letter. It's like when Mike Tyson said that shit. I mean, it's a little bit different, but remember, he's like, I wish I did rape her if I'm going to be in the fucking jail for 3 years for it or something like that.
Which was a very stupid thing to say.
Yeah, but it's like, it's
I understand what you're trying to
I
say.
understand what you're
But you feel
saying.
like you want to be in jail for something.
That's an innocent man right there. You know what I mean? An innocent man says that shit. He's like, I'm locked up. At least I did something to get locked up. So it's just a tricky thing. Like
It was the same thing with the Nate Parker situation. My whole thing is this: why? What was it? What was it about this accolade that caused that? Don't tell me it's the time period that we're in, the era that we're in. It's got to be more than that, bro.
No, it is this Me Too movement, and it shows.
Nate Parker wasn't involved with the Me Too movement. Nate Parker happened way before the Me Too movement.
Right. Nate Parker's thing, I think, was tricky because like his boy did get kind of sentenced for it or something like that. I know, but
that's why Nate should have pointed at him and said he did it.
Hey,
Nate should have ran it.
Next finger nice and straight. That's gonna be another single.
He did it. I didn't do it. I just don't like it. And I'm not even a Kobe fan. By the way, I've made plenty of Kobe Dookie love jokes. All right? I haven't never joked on Kobe raping the girl because I never thought he raped her. But just the whole fact that he wanted the Dookie love was silly to me.
Okay, so what do we do to combat this, right? What do we do to combat the way of thinking that is if you're an accused person of a certain crime, it's not accused of stealing like some shit from a store.
You're not Kobe. I mean, you're not OJ. It's not 2 bodies.
Oh, that's a good point.
OJ did it. I'm sorry.
Yo, but we forgive OJ more than Kobe.
Yeah, we do.
It's like OJ got documentaries, OJ signing autographs, OJ's at the bar drinking martinis and shit
OJ
like
got
that.
a show coming out right now called
and
If
you know how many people
I
taking
Fucking
pictures?
Did It.
No, he doesn't.
No, he don't.
Yes, it's the old show. What's the Judith Regan? Remember Judith Regan did a book with OJ back in the day called If I Did It, and they did a TV special back in the day.
And now it's going to come out.
It's coming out now.
Okay, so here's a perfect example, right?
This is who was his wife? Was she like a hooker or somebody that nobody respected or something? OJ's wife. Like, why they not respecting her at all?
Go to sleep.
I'm just saying, nobody's respecting her.
It's the 7th round. Just go out on your feet.
Why nobody respecting this lady?
Who doesn't respect her?
I'm just saying, for them to be able to put it out, a network putting it out, who's putting it out?
Oh, she's dead.
So you still think that's okay for them to put that out?
No, I don't think it's. I don't think
it
it's
is controversial. It is controversial,
but not because I think it's disrespectful to the lady's family.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like she's nothing.
We're on the same page. We're on the same page.
But no, we're not. Wax is looking at the book we're reading. He's not on the page.
If you don't understand that, you're not on the same book.
I'm with you now.
He's trying to say. You know what he's trying to say. He's trying to say, yo, somebody should be upset about this. Why is the family not upset about this? Okay, which we all agree, right? It's fucked up. But that being said, right, we seem to be more forgiving of OJ, and I'm gonna keep it very real. OJ is not close to as great as Kobe.
No way.
Kobe's a great. Like, what bothered me about the whole Oscars thing is like how excited Kobe was. Like all these people that are in, celebrating these awards. I think the Oscars are a big circle jerk and stupid. They're all these millionaires who aren't happy enough being millionaires. They have to get fucking patted on the back by each other. Look at, hey, it's imagine all of us sitting right here are worth $50 million, and that's not enough. That we're worth $50 million each and enough. I need you, and you to go, hey, we got you a toy. And I go, did you guys get me a toy? Oh, thank you. Should I get you a toy? And they just hand out toys to each other once a year. Think about how stupid the same 100 people hand each other toys, the same toys.
Thank you for my toy.
And they cry.
I do like it though. I'm gonna tell you why I like it.
Used to nobody giving them money. People think they got everything.
But I like it because I don't like participation trophies. So I do like the competition level of it, but I don't need the validation. Like Get Out is still a great film, just regardless of whether it won Best Picture or not.
Right.
All right. Jordan Peele, he's did his thing with the movie, won Best Screenplay, but that don't mean nothing to me.
But it's like Hollywood, they're just such panders. Like I knew that Get Out was going to win, regardless if it was a good movie or if it wasn't. It was the right political move to win. With Kobe's movie, I knew it was going to win. It was the right political move to win because it's going to be a big story. Oh, Kobe Bryant, his first film outside of basketball, it has success. Now people are talking about the Oscars. They think
that's a fact.
So I thought it was because of basketball.
It was about basketball. Like a basketball movie.
Basketball. But the point is, like, my issue with Hollywood a lot of times is here are these people who think that they're virtuous, right? They think that they're moral, and they think that they can tell all of the rest of the world how to be, right? When in actuality, they're just pandering to their base. Whatever their base believes in, they support, regardless of how hypocritical it is. And that's I care about consistency. I want to see some consistency. There was some conservative pundit brought up a great point. There are all these people, all these like Hollywood celebs will go up there and they'll talk about how fucked up Donald Trump is for building a wall, and then they'll go to their gated communities where they keep out everybody. Right? It's like you're not even keeping out people from other countries. You're keeping out people from your own country.
By the way, we know not to go into gated communities. You really don't. You don't have to have the gates up to let us know that we don't belong over here.
But isn't that funny? Like, you're totally fine keeping people out of your shit. Yeah. But then when people are like, well, maybe we should have separation in terms of countries. Like, oh, absolutely not.
So what you thought about the Ryan Seacrest thing? Because Ryan Seacrest had like they brought up some allegations against
Ryan's
him.
Gay.
I thought. And
who is this arrogant ass girl that don't think Ryan's gay? That's what's most mind boggling to me.
I don't know anything about Ryan.
I know
Seacrest.
you with iHeart, you can't talk about that, but
I really don't know. But I will say,
look at his eyebrows.
I mean, Ryan's a very put together man, but I will say this: I don't think Ryan Seacrest did anything to a young lady. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I respect that E! News didn't jump the gun and fire the brother like they did everybody else. I respect that iHeart didn't, just dismiss him. Like, an allegation is an allegation. Let me prove myself in a court of law or prove myself in an investigation, and if nothing comes of it, let me work. Like, by the way, Ryan Seacrest got more heart than me. Because I got my anxiety too bad. That's how I know Ryan's innocent. There's no way in hell I'm working the red carpet in this time when I know I did something
with a Time's Up
on live TV.
Hashtag me too.
On live TV.
Let's go.
I watched the whole pre-show waiting for somebody to try Ryan. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. Somebody's about to make an example of Ryan Seacrest on the red carpet.
Bring that shit. He was let one girl be like, listen, you're a part of this problem too. He's gonna be like, I suck dick. That's what he was saying.
That was the thing. Kevin Spacey did that. Like when he had the allegations, he came out as gay. Like, nah, I'm gay. So that was kind of his like way to slide out.
But then it was guys saying
then it was
that Kevin
dudes that
was
came out.
doing them dirty
after that?
Yeah.
It was basically a dude that started it. A dude came out and he was like, you know, I don't know anything about this, but I am a homosexual, blah, blah, blah. He thought that was going to be enough of cover. Yeah. He thought being gay was going to be enough cover. We moved on. Trans is the cover.
I was a little upset, man, because, like, I'm a House of Cards fan, and it was like, the last season was coming up. Yeah. Like, you could have waited till after that to kind of to bring that up to me.
And
like,
the trailer looked fire.
Like, damn. With Claire the president.
I never liked Claire that much in it.
Oh, that's what that is? I just saw her in the office. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I just thought it was a good trailer.
Yeah,
I didn't know what it was.
No, the show's good. Look, I don't know. What did you think about the Oscars?
I didn't give a shit. Like, I literally watched the Oscars for Mary J. Blige.
Yep.
To see Tiffany present. Yeah. And to see if Get Out was going to win Best Picture. Like, and by the way, I said I got to watch 3 Billboards this weekend. That shit looks good.
Right.
Like, that's the only thing I took away from the Oscars. Yeah. I want to watch 3 Billboards. That Shape of Water shit still look trash. I don't give a fuck. That shit looks trash.
What the fuck is the point of this movie? That women can fall in love with ugly dudes? That's the only point of it, right?
But it's not a dude. It's like a fucking amphibian or some shit.
That's how open-minded. I don't want to hear men complain about, I'm not good looking, I can't get laid. Bitches are falling in love with sea creatures.
That shit was whack. Okay? They was better off doing like a love story between like April O'Neil and Michelangelo, like something like Joe, give me a side story to Ninja Turtles or something. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck is this Shape of Water shit?
We've been seeing it with Beauty and the Beast. Shorty fell in love with Beast. You know what I mean? Like we see women fall in love with animals all the time.
That's all this is, though. That's all it is. That's what this is.
Also, the majority of bestiality porn is from chicks and animals, not dudes and animals. Chicks out there letting dogs eat their pussies and shit like that, putting snakes in their butthole.
I never seen.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never saw that until I saw that in porn. Like growing up, it was always a dude fucking a sheep in my neighborhood.
Yo,
yeah, but you know what?
Let's talk
Sheep's
about
got good pussy. I mean, no, wait. I don't mean good pussy. They got pussy like a girl.
Y'all are fighting sheep got good pussy stories.
I want y'all to rewind this video and observe this, right? Andrew didn't know what Wax was gonna say, but Wax got excited and Andrew goes, "Yo, sheep's got good pussy." Like what?
I got rep for my Scottish people. All right, Scottish people been fucking sheep.
Yo, bro, I know motherfuckers who fucking sheep. They fucking sheep.
Nothing to fuck a sheep.
They say they got girl pussies, man. Woman pussies.
I don't think you paying attention to what he's saying.
I know motherfuckers who fucking sheep.
No, but he's like, yo, it ain't nothing to fuck sheep. Sheep got good pussy. And you dapping him up like, yeah.
No, I ain't fucking them.
I ain't fucking
I'm taking that. It seems like both of y'all done fucked
Listen, all I'm saying, if I had to start fucking animals, probably start with sheep.
Sheep would probably be the first one. That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to say.
If we had to. Come on, man. If we got a herpes break or a fucking AIDS break out this motherfucker, we can't fuck no girls.
You going for the sheep first?
Yo, think about the sheep.
What's wrong with your hand?
Yo, stop.
Why can't you jack off?
Look about the sheep with the good hair.
Hey, hold on.
Sheep got good curly,
nice
hair.
If you in jail and you got pussy, you a chill. Motherfuckers won't give a fuck about jail if you got pussy in
Let me ask you this question.
I'm gonna say something. I'm not that homophobic.
Listen, if there's no more women fucking dudes.
I'm not fucking sheep. I'm a fucking man first.
This motherfucker crazy. Yeah, have fun. Have fun. I'm fucking sheep. I'm fucking sheep.
This guy is so crazy.
Fuck me homophobic.
You wildin', bro.
You wildin'. You a fucking man. You just said he'll fucking sheep.
All this sheep pussy out here, you gonna be fucking.
You got sheep pussy, bro.
Wrong with you, dog?
This badass sheep over here. You
gotta worry about shit. You fucking man, bro. God, man. And you know she can't get pregnant. All that shit.
Yo, you leave it in the sheep.
You don't know if a sheep can get pregnant or not.
No,
man. It's some humans. You ever seen a person and they look half animal something?
Yeah. No, I never. No.
Bruh.
No, not that much.
Nah,
you never know, man.
All right, let me tell you some real shit. Scottish people.
Okay.
What do we wear?
Kilts.
Kilts.
Yeah.
Why you think we wear kilts?
You wear one?
Nah, but like the people.
All right.
We gotta chase sheep around. And then fuck them. Now, what is the perfect attire? You gonna chase the sheep in the Highland Hills
and then pull it down
with your pants around your ankles?
You can't do that.
Impossible.
Lift it up.
But throw that shit right up like a thought. Get fucked.
I understand what you're saying.
All I'm saying is perfect sheep fucking attire. Okay? Now,
I pray there's a Scottish Defamation League that steps forward to challenge Andrew Schultz on his accusations.
They're only going to step forward like, did the sheep consent?
Me too.
Exactly. Time's up.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
But I didn't have a problem. I didn't have a problem with the Oscars, bro. I just didn't like the shit they did to Kobe. I thought that was whack. And then they keep bringing up this letter that Kobe wrote, which I never had seen. Well, I think I did see it, but I didn't pay
What's
no attention.
the letter?
Well, he basically was saying, and this was before he did the civil suit. This was some G shit. He basically was saying that he thought it was consensual, but after sitting with the investigators and the people who did the discovery, he can see how she may have felt it wasn't consensual.
So we've had this discussion. We've had this discussion before.
Ouch.
Two things can be true. A girl can feel uncomfortable in a sexual situation.
And you can feel like you're not doing nothing wrong.
And
Absolutely.
a guy can feel like you're not doing anything wrong. And this happens all the time when girls are giving blowjobs during sex. They might feel pressure. They might feel uncomfortable. But a guy's never been getting his dick sucked like, I don't think she wants to be here. When you getting your dick sucked,
Smoking a blunt.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty.
willful. That's-
you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, yo,
Because
how am I forcing you if your head is bobbing up and down on the dick?
If that guy didn't
You all
stop
know
Black-
she don't want it,
If that
though.
guy didn't stop Black China, then how the fuck am I supposed to know? Because Black China looked like she was not into it at all.
At all.
You understand what I'm saying? So that shit
I never seen it.
You ain't see that?
No, I never seen it. Everybody kept saying it was whack, so I never seen it.
Yeah, it's just funny to look at. It's always funny to see someone famous suck dick.
Yeah, I never seen it.
All right.
I go check it out.
It's kind of boring though. Lazy, boring head, man.
But if a girl sit there and not give you good head, you gonna tell her like, nah, you good.
How do you tell a girl how to give good head?
You give
Tell
her
her
the book.
slow
Give her the book, The
down.
Ultimate
Just
Kiss.
slow it down. Man, keep blowing weed in her face.
I don't
and
need
shit. So, yeah, good.
Keep blowing weed in the face.
Man, you just ain't gonna stop.
She
till you-
like it though. Stop, man. Stop acting like they don't like the shit.
I don't do that type of stuff.
What? I mean, they like it.
I'm
The
out there.
fuck?
Okay.
I'm out the game.
Okay.
I
okay.
want a
But
girl,
so
they
you're
like
getting
to
the
get it.
blowjobs that you want to get.
Yes.
But what is the? And maybe we should ask the female brilliant idiot listeners to chime in here. How would you like to be coached into giving a blowjob? Because I'm sure as a girl, if you're sucking dick, you want to do it the way the guy likes, because then it takes less time.
You should just tell her, like, listen, I didn't know how to eat pussy for a long time. I thought I did.
Right.
I was down there just spitting on motherfuckers.
Does anybody know? how?
Look at everything.
I mean, I do now because a homegirl of mine told me straight up, like, you don't know how to eat pussy.
Yeah.
And she gave me a book called The Ultimate Kiss.
Right.
And it teaches you how to properly lick the clit. And that's what it is. So I think you can do the same thing for a woman. Buy her a book, man. Like, don't
No,
just
but I
tell
know
her.
exactly what I like. And if you do it, this is a quick interaction for the both of us.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know exactly what I like. And I can coach if I feel like you're coachable, but some people are spree well. You know, some people don't want to get coached. Some people are going to have an attitude about it. So
Speaking of spree well, teach her how to choke that motherfucking dick. You put your hand
that's
on
what
that
I'm
shit
saying,
and
bro.
fucking twist that shit basket weed
Hell
style.
no.
Put some mustard on it.
Touching it like that. Just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Lay back and I got you, man.
You gonna blow weed in the sheep's face?
Blow down her face. And you ain't gotta even touch it like that. Just come on. Just keep on chilling.
Yo, I need to Google a
Too much,
picture.
man, 'cause I want it for a long time. You keep jerking my shit. I'm a nut.
Well, that's the other thing. You do come faster
That's
with
I got
that.
time for that shit. Just
Yeah,
come
but
on, let's
sometimes
chill
it's
out for a
nice
minute.
just to nut.
I got
just
a whole
get it
blunt
on.
to go through, man. Come on, chill out.
You don't think about the girl's jaws?
What? She want to
I
be
don't.
on
I
there.
don't need long hair. What is like?
I'm chilling.
Oh yeah,
Enjoy it.
anybody got time for that shit, man.
Enjoy it, man.
Black China actually, Sway Lee from Ray Schmerman, his girlfriend actually caught him getting head from Black China.
Wait, Black China was sucking.
Allegedly sucking Sway Lee's dick, and the girlfriend caught him and put them both on blast on Instagram, which I thought was stupid because
How'd she catch him?
I have
Why would
no
you want
idea.
that head?
I have no idea.
what?
Why would you want that head?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Yo, you just saw her give trash head and you gonna go get some and risk your fucking relationship over some trash ass head?
Hold on, would I?
This is not worse than trash head.
Hold
That
on.
kills my vibe. When the head is trash,
head is
that
trash.
kills my
I'm talking about
vibe,
Black
man.
China. Black China want to give me a head. Would I sit there and just say no?
Yo,
You better say yes. That them 4s and 5s, you be fucking out.
no,
of
you're
here.
gonna say yes. You're gonna say yes. I mean,
You the 3 and 4s, you be fucking.
It's like a rookie
I
card.
can't wait till you get that white girl pregnant, boy. This shit is gonna be. Oh my god,
Bro,
man.
white girls don't get pregnant.
Yeah, you're right. All my white
Come
boys
on,
out
bro.
there, they
Bust
say
off.
they nutting their
Fam.
girls all the time. I'm
Bust
like, what
off.
the fuck? Look,
You could bust the 2 first shots in her, they're fine. If you get that 3rd shot in her, then she might get pregnant. But
Yeah?
white girls, yeah, it's tough. It doesn't attach.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
So how Barack Obama get here?
Say what?
How Barack Obama get here?
Mom's not
J.
white.
Cole, Drake.
None of them are white. Jewish.
What do you mean?
Drake's mom is Jewish.
Oh.
They can make some babies.
Got you.
Go to a
got
Hasidic Jewish neighborhood.
Right.
Oh, I used to live in one.
Oh, so you know.
I actually was talking about that last night when I was at
All it is kids.
the school thing, because the one of the people I was talking to, she was Jewish, and she was that's why she got her.
What was
it's
her
very
joke?
interesting.
What was her joke to you?
Oh, she didn't make no joke.
Oh, that she don't play around with that.
You know what's very interesting?
You know, we've been oppressed too.
No, but this is what she said to me that was interesting.
Yeah.
She said, I'm looking for diversity too. That's why she wanted her daughter in the school. And I'm looking at her, because just to me, having a conversation, she looked like a white woman. And I go, you looking for diversity? And she was like, yeah, we're Jewish. And I'm like, oh.
But that's, to be honest, that's not a very like typical Jewish philosophy with child rearing.
Really?
Yeah, the Jewish community is very isolated.
Yeah, they stick amongst each other.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They'll go to Jewish schools. A lot of my
yeah.
close friends that are Jewish went to like all Jewish schools, went to Jewish college, yeshiva universities. When they're like a very insulated.
But I'm saying they can blend in.
You don't think that's true, Chris?
Chris don't even claim being Jewish. We can't listen to him.
Chris, you Jewish? I thought you were Chinese.
So there's what's not true? That yeshiva university is
fuck
not
you
true.
think
That
I'm Jewish,
the
man?
Jews are an insulated group of people.
There's a segment of the Jewish population definitely that is extremely isolated, but there are people who want to go to historically black colleges too.
They're Jews that
Ain't no
want to go to
Jews
historic black
historic-
colleges.
No.
Black college.
I'm saying the same way that
Why would you break your Jewish mother's heart?
My kicker was Jewish.
Was he white?
It was a white Jewish kid. Yeah.
At Benedict?
At Benedict. I kicker.
I've never. Why
Yep.
wasn't he in the newspaper? I've never seen that ever in my life.
This is our kicker.
Yeah, nobody cares about kickers, no matter what
That's
you are.
fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody
you wins
cares.
a lot of games,
Nobody
but
cares
that's
about
fucked up.
kickers.
Yo, you should care about the kicker and the water guy. Like, come on,
Nobody
these
cares.
very important guys,
Nah,
man.
you
But
can be
what-
transgender and nobody would care you was a kicker. Like nobody cares about the kicker, bro.
Still won't get
The
no
kicker, the punter, nobody cares. Doesn't matter
fucked
what you
up.
are,
That's
bro.
fucked
But what were you saying though about the lady?
No, I just because when you're Jewish, you can. I guess nobody knows. Like you could just be a white guy. People think you're Jewish forever.
All the time.
You know
Still
what I'm
to
saying?
this day.
Exactly. So it's just like I just
You
thought
could be
that
10 things.
Son, I had to let this girl down recently.
was really.
Yeah, this girl reached out to me. She's a Jewish girl, Russian Jewish girl, and she's like, "Hey, I'm coming to New York. I want to see you." And I was like, "Oh, that'd be really fun."
Did you smash already?
And no. She goes, and I'm like, "Hey, I just want to let you know because I saw the Israeli flag in your Instagram, and I just want to let you know I'm not Jewish." She goes, "Oh, damn." She goes, "What are you?" And I'm like, "German." And she's like, "Yeah."
Damn.
I care.
Oh,
still
son, when I was in
tension?
Israel, I got no pussy.
No?
Really?
Oh yeah, just off the strength. Well, maybe I got no game, but it could be off the strength of just.
So
a lot of
who
girls
should-
are
who
just
should I
like,
be
sorry,
mad
if you're
at?
not Jewish, I can't do it.
Who should I be mad at?
What do you mean?
Like what?
But this
what
is
should
new
I
to
be
me
mad at?
because I
Honey
grew up.
Boo Boo. That's what you should be mad at because you got a fat white girl. Okay, so you should be mad at goddamn Honey Boo Boo.
I don't even know who you're talking about. But I'm just saying, like, if you got a race that you can't be smashing, is it somebody not supposed to smash?
Well, it depends. I don't know if you need to be with a Christian. Some people are like that, like Protestant. Like where my mom's from in Scotland, like Catholics fuck Catholics, Protestants fuck Protestants, and if you mix that shit up, both families were tight. So it just depends. Like,
if I go to a
when
white
I
girl
grew
house,
up in
her
New
father
York
would
City,
definitely be mad at me.
in New
Okay,
York
I see
City,
what you're
everybody was Jewish growing up here in my life growing up.
Yeah.
And it was never an issue. Like, you hooked up with Jewish chicks, it was never a thing. But in Israel, it's much more specific.
The diversity thing is very interesting though because somebody said also last night that made a lot of sense. They was like, that's not the way the world is anymore. So you want your kids to be around different people because you're not segregated. Like
Prepares them better.
Yeah. I was talking to Shaggy today. Shaggy said he didn't meet. Yo, do you know Sting said, both of them, Shaggy and Sting. Shaggy said when he was in the Army, the white guy he was in the Army with told him, "You're the first black guy I've ever met."
Yep.
Ever met?
Yes. Sting said the first black guy he ever saw was Jimi Hendrix. He said that's the first black person he ever saw in person.
Wow.
That's crazy. Think about that.
Yo, that's the illusion of America is it's 50% white, 50% black. And then you start traveling in America, you start to realize it's not.
It ain't 50% here.
It's white.
By the way, listen, man,
Shit.
all jokes aside,
crazy.
we have done a great job in America making people think that it's black and white.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Right.
No, you're right.
Like, we've done a great job of making everybody think it's black and white, and that's it. Like this is a multitude of colors.
Black
here.
people succeeded in the industries that are they're most sought after. right? I mean, when you're a kid, everybody wants to be an athlete. Everybody wants to be a performer, an entertainer, an actor. Like, these are the things you maybe want to be an astronaut or a fireman. And once you hit your teens, you know you want to be. So you guys have had so much success in that.
I remember a black astronaut growing up.
There was one?
You did?
Yeah, the guy who died in the McNair, he died in the Challenger. And that's when I was like, I'd never be a fucking astronaut. I don't want to be.
What's the challenge?
That's not what I
The
want
first
to.
black astronaut died.
Nah, I'm cool
in
on
the Challenger.
I'm cool on space, baby.
What's
I don't know if he was the
Challenger?
first black one. He wasn't the first black one, was he? Really?
That's fucked up.
Shit.
Oh, come on.
See?
I don't know.
Great.
I
Thanks,
just remember
Charlamagne.
him.
Now no black
Too.
kids gonna be astronauts. Don't we need astronauts? Do we? I don't fucking know. Hey, we don't know what the fuck we need them for. You need an astronaut, bro?
No kid want to be astronauts, but do we need astronauts? That's a good question. Do we need astronauts?
I don't know.
That may sound crazy.
What
We
they
don't
ever
really
did?
need astronauts, bro.
The dude Elon Musk, he just sent like a fucking car out to Mars or some shit.
For no reason.
Like a Bentley on
For no
Mars.
reason.
That's kind of fire.
We
though.
already know that there's nothing in Mars. This is what I hate about the Mars shit. But I did a little research, and you know why we
Is
do
it
all this
there?
astronaut stuff? Is because that's the technology. We use all that space technology for everyday life. Like duct tape was invented by NASA.
Really?
From outer space.
So, yeah, for these machines, for that kind of shit like that, right? Now they got some new duct tape, this the shit. But back in the day, duct tape.
I'm definitely not getting on no space shuttle that has duct tape.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no way.
New duct tape, bro. Like you probably back in the day, someone was like, "There's no way I'm gonna just tape my door onto my car." And then duct tape came around. They were like, "Hey, maybe sometimes you gotta tape your door onto your car."
That.
Look, my point is, the internet all came from NASA.
Like
All
got
this
locked up with
fire
duct
ass
tape.
shit. So maybe that's what it's doing. Maybe it was just doing.
Got locked up for that shit, man.
Oh, for duct tape.
Duct tape.
Yeah, you
Duct tape
kidnap
was
people with duct tape.
I think it was.
Shouts
I
to
got
NASA.
charge, but wasn't. I didn't kidnap. I wasn't no kid. I
You allegedly
I just put duct tape on somebody's plane.
on somebody's what?
All right.
Today's show is sponsored by Talkspace, the online therapy company that lets you message a licensed therapist from anywhere at any time. All you need is a computer with internet connection or the Talkspace mobile app. I mean, look, I've spoken, countless times about the importance of therapy. I think improving your mental health improves every single part of your life. And that's really what this app is trying to do it in an affordable, convenient way. It wants to make time for it and wants to do it on your terms. And I think it's a brilliant idea. I mean, I can't imagine not making your mental health a complete priority. And with Talkspace Therapy is as easy as sending your therapist a text message. It's literally that easy. Get something off your chest whenever you need to. There are no extra commutes, no leaving the office, and no judgments. Absolutely no judgments, okay? Remember, therapy isn't just about venting your innermost thoughts or digging into childhood memories. It's also about practical, everyday strategies for stress management, living a happier life, dealing with anxiety, etc. Having a therapist simply provides you with a designed person for you to talk to who is trained to listen and help you make positive changes. Talkspace platform has over 2,000 licensed therapists who are experienced in addressing life changes we all face. To match with a perfect therapist for a fraction of the price of traditional therapy, you go to Talkspace.com/idiots and use the code IDIOTS to get $45 off your first month and show your support for this show. If you want to do therapy and you fuck with us, just go. That's the code IDIOTS. Talkspace.com/idiots. Talkspace, it's therapy for how we live today.
What are we missing, Naj? The Khaled, Jay-Z,
Oh, the record?
Beyonce?
Yo, man.
What happened?
I don't.
You didn't hear it?
No. I'm late.
It's not fire to me, man. I was hopeful, you know what I'm saying, whenever you get a Khaled B on the thing, but it just ain't hit to me, man.
It's gonna grow on you. I guess the way they probably gonna play it so much, they probably gonna grow on you.
I don't like that.
You like it?
I think it sounds dated.
Yeah.
I think the beat and the hook sound dated, but I like Jay's verse.
I feel like
Jay snapped on that shit.
Jay went crazy. 91,000. That was Juan's bill.
That was Juan's bill. Yeah, I thought he snapped on that shit. I think the beat and hook sound dated. I think Future's Future might need a break, bro.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, man.
I think his sound might be over.
Might be,
the
but
way
the thing
that wave is kind of gone.
But a lot of people stole Future's wave, kind of. So that's what it's like.
He didn't get it, and that'd be the problem. No, don't get me wrong. Future had a great run, and I'm not saying it's over.
Right.
I'm just saying when he was at his peak, he popped. Like Future put
Crazy.
out 2 albums back to back, number one.
Absolutely.
He did his thing. But when a lot of people come out and sound like you, by the time you come back around
To try to do that is
people
watered
tired of
down.
your shit.
Yeah.
That's the Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy conundrum. Like, people who came up on Pryor that's the voice of comedy.
Right.
People came up on Murphy when they heard Pryor. They were like, yo, this dude sounds just like Eddie
him.
Murphy.
Right.
Yeah.
So it just didn't have the same effect.
Yeah.
So you think these young kids that are hearing Future now,
Absolutely.
they're like, yo, he just sounds like an old man doing...
It's just like you get tired of that sound.
yeah.
And it might not even be you that played the sound out. I'm going to tell you, by the way, and I'm going to tell you what's about to happen now in Hollywood. Everybody about to fake start being real. That's
What you mean? What you mean by that? Yeah.
Because if
No
you
more
look
Me
at...
Too.
No, I don't know what he's talking about. Like I said, he's
All
looking
I
at the
know-
book,
yo.
but he's not on. He's
Mark my words. When Wax gets caught up in a Me Too, he's going to have those violet tips on his hair.
Oh man!
Oh, he's gonna have
Oh
them.
man! Bet you won't want to fuck sheep then. Bet you be over here wanting to fuck me.
I'll fuck when I fuck shit. I don't know what this girl
Like, tell
talking
me
about.
this. What could I be Me Too for? Like, what can they actually say? What? Not gonna rape me.
I don't know. Maybe if you duct taped somebody and put them
It's like,
into
do
the...
dude.
Oh.
You don't even know what rape is.
I know when a girl say no, isn't that rape?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's part of it.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
All right, go back to Hollywood. Yeah.
So listen.
I know when a girl say no, you got 3 more pumps.
Oh, God. So listen.
I know that. You said that. I know that's the reality of it. If the momentum's there.
Future's wave, right?
Yeah.
Future had a wave. People
Yeah.
came in on his wave, played the wave out. Because it wasn't authentic. That's not really them.
That's a
what's
fact.
about to happen now, and I'm gonna tell you why. You look at the rise of Cardi B. You look at the rise of Tiffany Haddish, right? Tiffany was at the Oscars being herself. That's who
Right.
she really the fuck is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Started to see glimpses of it Saturday night. You know? And Jennifer Lawrence has always been a pretty authentic person, but I saw her walking over chairs to get what she was with wine in her hand when Tiffany came out with Maya and they both had their shoes off. Do you think that Maya was going to let Tiffany come out there with just her shoes off and Uggs by herself? They presenting an award?
Who's Maya?
Maya Rudolph.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Because you like, oh hell no, this girl coming out here with just
So you
slippers
think
on.
she copied Tiffany, not Tiffany copied
I'm
Maya?
not saying anybody copied anybody. I'm just saying that we're about to see a wave of people
Keeping it
fake
real.
keeping it real.
My feet hurt. My feet hurt.
Everybody about to be trying to be so authentic because that's who Cardi
Right.
and Tiffany are.
Because what does Hollywood
And
do?
Trump.
And Trump.
And Trump.
Because what
Gotta
does
put Trump in
Hollywood
there.
do? Hollywood will do whatever the fuck they see their base enjoying.
Absolutely.
And I want to talk to you about this. That's right. This is a little bit different because he's the GOAT. But if you watch Will Smith and what he's done, it's low-key genius. Will Smith has made a social media push. He's doing blogs, he's doing Twitter, he's doing Instagram videos, he's doing all this shit out of nowhere, right?
Nah, he been doing that, man.
In the last few years.
Yeah.
This is just the last few years.
Nah.
But what?
he been doing that.
Either yeah or no.
He's been doing
king of
that.
Instagram
He's been
right
doing
now.
that on YouTube for the longest. Like it used to be
That's
a
not
time.
true. That's not
Yes,
true.
it
It's in the
is.
last few years.
No, he just moved over to Instagram. Will Smith used to have a blog,
Sure.
like a written blog,
Right.
but nobody
Like
reads.
2 new posts ever.
So can we at least so we can move towards the point? Can we agree that he has upped his efforts on social media in the last?
I think he's gotten
years.
on he's gotten on a platform that everybody's on, so you pay more attention to it. So
Okay,
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Right. And what we're noticing right now is the change in celebrity. And Will, to his credit, noticed it. Celebrity used to be about distance. How do I stay away from the public? I'm only going to give you a movie a year. You're never going to see me. I'm never going to be
Mystery.
at a restaurant.
Right.
The mystery.
Yeah.
That is no longer what celebrity is. Celebrity is constantly in your face.
Right.
Kylie Jenner is more famous than any famous actor right now.
It only works for one person. Mystery only works for one person.
Ooh.
J. Cole?
Beyonce. No, man, get the fuck out.
No.
J. Cole.
Listen, J. Cole's so mysterious he couldn't get into a nightclub in Toronto. Okay.
Beyonce.
But Beyonce
Beyonce
can
still gives you
pull it
just a
off.
little bit, but Beyonce, she puts a little foot in, takes a little bit out. She'll give you pictures, you know what I'm saying?
Right. She do give you
She got a
pictures.
sneaky Snapchat.
Hey, she kind of gave Tiffany Haddish a little bit of shots on that song. It sounded like that whole non-disclosure.
And Tiffany owned it. Not only did Tiffany own it,
What did she say to that? I didn't hear.
she said on the red carpet, she said, yes, Beyonce said my name in the song. I still haven't heard her name. But she said, Beyonce said my name in the song. And guess what? If Beyonce want me to sign an NDA to party with her, I will. Matter of fact, I'm going to her party tonight. Her Oscar
respect
after
that. I
party. And when I
respect
jump out, I'm going to say, where the NDA at?
That's being dope.
Yeah,
She's great.
I like that.
I love it.
She's authentic.
I like that.
But we're looking at a time where being in front of the like if you look at all these movies, like big movie stars, movies are flopping. Even Will, one of the biggest actors in history, his movies weren't doing that well. right? And he realized in order for me to get people to the movies, in order for me to get people, I need to be constantly in front of their face. The people who are in front of your face every day are winning. You're a perfect example of this. You're constantly in front of people's face. I don't know if this is by design. It's kind of natural. You have a show that comes out every single morning. You have YouTube clips that are out. You're on Instagram, etc. But you're constantly in people's face. This is the new celebrity. You create the perception of yourself.
Yeah, you got to take your content to the people now.
Right.
Like,
We're not going to come to you
Nobody
anymore.
coming to you, bro.
It's seamless. Son, it's seamless.
Nobody coming to you,
It's
bro.
Postmates or whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
Like, we want it delivered to us. You tell me I got to leave my house and go to your movie that I might not even be good?
Absolutely.
Fuck out of here.
Now, once people know where a location is, they'll constantly, want that food you served them.
And what did Will do with his latest movie? Put it in a location.
Yeah.
Where we like to eat. Netflix.
So what about the
make
me miss you factor, right? Like Nicki Minaj ain't been on no social media.
And nobody misses her. Nicki Minaj is done, yo.
Nah, she's not done.
Like done?
She's not done.
Look, I don't know enough about music, but I said this a while back. This is maybe a couple years ago. I think Nicki's done. I think our interaction with Nicki is done, whatever. And then Cardi really slid into that female spot. Usually we only have one spot for female rappers. She really slid into it.
But you can have more than one. I don't think Nicki's not done. What is interesting with Nicki, which is interesting with everybody, this is a good space to be in.
For Nicki?
Yeah, because you get that hunger back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You got to get that hunger back. You got to go in the studio and do something new. I like the fact that she took a break from social media. Because now when she comes back, it should be all about her music.
But the pressure's on because it got to be fire when she come back. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't come back
Very
to no
critical now.
You can't come back to no average, regular shit at this point.
And that's the thing about being in someone's face every day. When you're in their face every day, the expectations are lowered.
That's a fact. Because I keep saying all Cardi got to do right now is drop her album.
That's it.
Cardi don't got to do nothing else. I don't need another Bodak Yellow.
Right.
You gave me Bodak Yellow. You gave me Body A Cardi.
Yeah.
You gave me all these good features.
Motorsport.
Just give me the album now. I'm either gonna fuck with it or I'm not.
Exactly.
Right.
If it's every day, it's just like, I think radio is a perfect example. When you listen to radios every single day, right, which people do, it's different than watching an episode of Game of Thrones that you're only getting 10 of the world. Like Game of Thrones episodes, you need to wow me and kill me. Radio, I'm hanging out with my friend. And I have the same relationship that I do when me and you go out for a fucking drink, we get some food. It's like, I don't need you to wow me with conversation. Like, yo, let's just be an interesting friendship dynamic we always have. And that's what social media stars have kind of done. If you notice these Instagram guys like King Batch and these kind of guys, they're fucking killing it. Yeah. And they're putting out these independent movies that are doing well on these platforms because cats are interested in seeing them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And the expectation has been lowered.
Absolutely. I think Cardi's coming out next month, though.
Yeah.
What you mean, her album?
Yeah, I think her album going to drop next month.
And what do you think will happen?
Yeah,
it's going to drop in April.
Did she take Nicki's spot? Or we said, because I heard the mumblings of people saying that. I don't agree with that.
We
but
gotta
I heard
stop
people
doing
saying
that. Nicki got a spot. Cardi got a spot. Rhapsody got a spot. Tokyo Jet's got a spot.
Yeah.
Tink's back. She got a spot. Everybody, like, look, this is a great time.
One girl spot. And it's Cardi.
No, it's not.
That's what I'm saying.
There's one girl spot right now, and it's Cardi.
Is Cardi the hottest female rapper right now?
Yeah.
Absolutely. She's on the tip of everybody talking about Cardi's fucking at Madonna's party this weekend with Madonna and Kim K taking pictures. Like, she's performing at Madonna's party.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Think about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Think our little regular schmegular degular girl from the Bronx. Madonna got her.
Early.
Cardi be performing at her party. Cardi's out of here. Cardi is a superstar. But yo, you can't act like Nicki still is not Nicki. Like, you can't dismiss her whole resume. Like, and again, but by the way, we're talking about Nicki. We're waiting to see what Nicki does.
Yeah.
Nicki's kind of Monique in it.
No. First of all, Nicki could get way more than $500,000 from Netflix.
That's true.
All right? Stop it.
But because Monique was never the biggest female anything. Right?
She was the biggest female.
I'm saying at the time.
She might have been the big female. But she was never like the biggest. She was never like there was a time where Nicki.
She was for a moment.
Okay, how about this take? There was a time where Nicki Minaj was arguably the biggest rapper. Male or female, or the hottest, not say
hottest right
I still think Nicki's one of the biggest stars in the world.
Sure. But like Monique was never the biggest actor, the hottest actress.
She might have been the biggest black female comedian at one point.
Sure, but not across all genres. There was a time where Nicki was literally the biggest, one of the biggest people in music, or the hottest people in music. Right?
I don't really remember Monique's Oscar wave like that.
That was the whole Precious move, wasn't it? Like the whole.
Gabby Sidibe got way more attention
That's
than
what it
Monique
seemed like,
got.
but Monique got the validation because she got the Oscar. But it seemed like Gabby
was the
ended up being the
point
big
of
breakout from that. I don't know, but I mean, I don't remember that wave. I don't remember that being like.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that in this situation. Nicki's got to prove herself again. Like you said, she got to prove it. It's not like Nicki drops an album, we're like, oh my God, I can't wait to listen to it. You got to drop some fire to make us interested. Just like Monique would have to drop some fire.
But I like that she went away, though, Nicki, because it's like everything she does is getting compared to Cardi. So you kind of got to let that steam blow off a little bit before you come out. Because if Nicki come out right now, and it's subpar.
And everybody's selling like
they just gonna crown. That's when they gonna crown Cardi for real.
That's beta, if you ask me. Like, don't be afraid of the competition. Go.
But if I'm Nicki, I'm waiting for Cardi to drop her project.
That's what I'm doing.
You know
too.
why?
Why?
Because everybody, like he said, is comparing Nicki to Cardi. So you're not even probably listening to Nicki with a real ear. Like, listen, this is what we do. I don't know why we do it, but humans do it. I saw the trailer for Luke Cage.
Yeah.
I automatically go, I don't know, man. Black Panther looks so much better. But I shouldn't even be comparing the two.
Right.
They have nothing to do with each other. Like, they're two. Yeah. It's a TV show and a movie. It's the story of T'Challa and Wakanda and the Dora Milaje and Luke Cage in Harlem. But a couple years ago, Luke Cage looks extra dope to me.
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't even be doing that. Like, it shouldn't even be a comparison. And it shouldn't be a comparison between Nicki and Cardi. It really should. Like, I get why we do it. But it shouldn't be a comparison.
Yeah, we always need a dynamic of hierarchy, right? That's how humans organize ourselves. It doesn't matter what it is. It's in business, it's in sports. Like, there's a reason there's standings in sports.
That's a fact.
Right? Girls, absolutely.
I thought she was high smashing. Nah, this girl look way better.
Exactly. What do you give her? 1 through 10. We're constantly saying that's what we're always doing.
You give her an 8, you smash 4.
But that's what I feel about the Black Panther,
yo. Like, countries do it, we all do it. Look at the Olympics. It's a reminder that we love hierarchy.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
So this is how we organize a world that's pretty chaotic, right? I have all these female rappers they're really good. Who do I like the best? Okay, this is the list. Okay, now I'm fine.
That's fine, though.
Yeah. Right.
I don't have a problem with who you personally like the best.
Okay.
I just don't like. Nah, Nicki out the way now. Why can't
we are
they
quick
both
to
have
dismiss?
lanes?
Yeah. We are quick. We don't. That's right. We are quick to. If you're not on top, you're done.
Rap is more boxing than it is NBA or NFL.
You might lose, but you're still in the top 5.
Yeah, and it's divisions. Like, you might be the champion of this division. She might be the champion of that division.
Right.
Like, it's not like the fucking NBA or the NFL where there's one winner. Yeah. I feel like you got a hot take. I see it steaming out your ears. I just heard you say that's how I feel about Black Panther.
Nah. Well, sort of the Black Panther shit. Like, I watched the movie. I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
When I went, there was a bunch of people in dashikis and all that. I really wasn't kind of feeling that whole wave. Nah. Okay. My mom just gave me an African name, I'm just American.
Why don't you like the African wave?
No, I like the African wave, but I'm saying I just didn't like people are like wearing the dashikis and stuff in the movie, but it just ain't feel that serious to me. Like, do you wear that on Kwanzaa? Like, you gotta wear that on Kwanzaa to be wearing that in the fucking movie theater.
I think it was. You know what I mean? I think this was the first time. I think this is something new for Black people.
Yeah,
this is the first time that we dressed up for a movie. White people have been doing it. Star Wars, Star Trek.
I love it. I think it's cool. I think it shows you nerding out. Like when I was in Columbus this last weekend, there was like a Arnold Schwarzenegger workout festival, and it was Comic-Con. The way I said it was Comic-Con for dudes that beat people up to go to Comic-Con. But it was just like a bunch of it was a bunch of workout dudes, and it was their Black Panther, right? They were nerded out, they were dressed away, and that kind of shit. So I think it's just an identity thing. It's just getting excited about it. Like Star Wars was the perfect example.
It is.
But my thing is like, because African cultures, that's real, right? Like Star Wars is like fictional, but so there's real African shit that happens.
The argument would be like when you go to Star Wars, do you wear a NASA sweatshirt?
You feel exactly? You come into space.
Wakanda is a fictional African country.
Right.
That plays off African ideals, that plays off African clothing,
that's what I'm saying, is like,
etc.
like on Kwanzaa, I don't see no one really respects that. To me, like no one dresses up.
I mean, listen, you know who fucked up Kwanzaa? McDonald's. Because when McDonald's used to run all of the commercials on BET, it made me think, damn, maybe I should be into this Kwanzaa thing. I don't see Kwanzaa commercials on BET. It's out of sight, out of mind.
I really don't know what Kwanzaa is.
I don't know what Kwanzaa is.
It's the girl that you fucking probably raped at Benedict. But
I don't know what Kwanzaa is.
All right, here's a Black Panther hot take. Is West Virginia white Wakanda? Let me put it this way.
I've never been to
Ain't no
West
Virginia. There's nothing close to vibranium in West Virginia. Tudor's, the biscuit place.
There was a time where they were mining a precious mineral that brought immense wealth to a region, technological advancements. What is it?
Hemp.
No, coal. Coal won wars, right? Like any war throughout, and what is it called? The war dominance. I don't know what the word is. Technological warfare. Superiority, right? Like, what does Wakanda have, right? They have a precious mineral, vibranium. It brings them immense wealth, right? And it brings them technological advancements that give them an advantage in war. West Virginia, now the question is this. If vibranium was bad for the environment, would we go, sorry, Wakanda, shut it down. You can't be mining that shit anymore. You got to get a new job. Figure out a new thing
you don't
to
smoke
do.
weed, bro? That is a hot take.
I'm just saying.
like who is King T'Kraka? Who is King T'Kraka from West Virginia? Who is King T'Kraka of West Virginia? Could you please stand up?
Somebody's blowing weed in his
They barking at black people.
I heard an ill story from West Virginia this week, too.
Yeah.
The motherfucker from Jersey who goes to school in West Virginia, and he got drunk in the bar, so he fucking called the Uber. But I guess his home destination is set for where he lives at in Jersey. So he hit
From West
take me
Virginia.
home.
The $1,600 Uber, right?
He fell asleep.
Yeah.
And fucking Jamie paid the bill.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
He
Jamie,
clean,
yo?
bro. He clean, bro. Oh, that's
Jamie,
really
come
good.
the
That's
fuck
good,
on, man.
bro,
We're not rewarding that type of fuckery,
Wait, this
man.
is a friend of yours?
Listen,
I know
happens.
Jamie from Eat Clean, bro. So
Listen.
I'm reading the story.
But listen, hey man,
No, man. Listen, you were 20. First of all, let me tell you how
Jamie,
Jamie.
I probably happened to Jamie before, and he felt sorry for the
No,
guy,
Jamie
man.
said his reasoning for it was he was glad the guy didn't drive drunk. Fuck that.
Can you take
Let me
an
tell
Uber
something.
pool from West Virginia?
This is the
I'll take an Uber pool.
This is the grumpy old man rant. All right, go. 21-year-old kid. You get drunk.
Make mistakes, man.
Nah, fuck that. You get taken all the way back to Jersey. 5 hours away, 300 miles, the bill's $1,600. Two things I hate about this story. The dude, Kenny, I'm kind of mad at Uber right now. I think I'm gonna take Lyft from now on. His name's Kenny Bachman. I'm gonna take Lyft from now on. I got a personal grudge against Uber. Why? Because you put in the wrong motherfucking address. Because you was drunk and made a
you went to
mistake.
sleep?
Then he creates a GoFundMe.
Oh, for
And says I got a big dent in my pocket and I need $1,600. The motherfucker raises over $500 and then Jamie comes in and pays the bill because he says, I'm happy that this guy didn't drive drunk. I'm not rewarding you for what the fuck you supposed to do. You're not supposed to drive drunk, you dumb motherfucker.
I hear that.
Man.
I hear that.
Wait, what is the argument against
When you young,
Yeah.
He's 21.
He do dumb shit at 21.
You got two hands,
he's
2
21?
feet,
Yeah.
2
21,
legs,
dumbass shit.
2 arms.
21
I would have respected
fam.
Jamie if he'd have been like, yo, I got him working at Eat Clean, bro. Come deliver some
Jamie,
fucking meals.
Get him do some
You know what I'm
fucking meals
saying?
for paying that fucking
You
bill,
healthy
Jamie.
enough to go in this bar in West Virginia and get drunk, and you know what I'm saying? You can go work.
Imagine being the
Listen,
driver
I'm
though.
with
Like you put your shit on and then you in West Virginia, going to Jersey.
Well, here's the thing. Driving from West Virginia to Jersey, that's like a 12-hour drive.
Why ain't nobody cancel that trip? That's what I'm
tired
saying.
was this guy?
He was drunk, passed out in the back seat.
No, but who drunk sleeps for 12
For 5
hours in an
hours?
automobile, son?
Oh,
you
West
got
Virginia,
that's
roofie.
crazy.
No, you got
That's kinda crazy.
12 hours, a
That's
couple
crazy.
hours.
Let me tell you
West
what
Virginia, a
happened.
couple
This is what
hours.
happened.
3-4 hours.
This dude,
3 hours.
5 hours. 5 hours. From West Virginia, it's about 5.
I think it's
4
more.
to
son.
5. No. Because you already came through Virginia.
78.
You already go through Virginia.
Yeah.
And Virginia's a long
No,
stretch.
5 hours. You're right.
But
Son,
you
West
already
Virginia's
passed through regular
west.
Virginia.
Yeah, West Virginia.
'Cause you-
78, 5 hours.
Don't you hit Virginia then West
All
Virginia?
right, check it. Check it.
No, it's a back way that you take West Virginia. Because if you take the regular way 95,
78, I'm
you
telling
take Virginia.
78 is
78 takes you through West Virginia.
Mountains.
Yeah. So it's like
All
5
I'm trying
hours.
to say is I shot a film in West Virginia, and Pittsburgh is about 5 hours from New York, and this was 2 hours south of that. So that's 7 hours to New York. Let's assume it's 5.
Fine.
Never in history has anybody drunk slept 5 hours straight. You're gonna wake up.
He woke up and was like, "What the fuck? Where am I at?"
He woke up and he looked at that little green sign that said Newark 200 miles, and he was like, "All right, let me ride this shit. I can see my mom's." That's really what happened.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. It's my hot take, allegedly.
All right.
First of all, the Uber driver should be commended. He should get 10 stars, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
If I see this shit on my motherfucking phone, and this shit, I gotta take you all the way to goddamn Jersey.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a come up.
I got shit to do.
That's a come up, right?
That means you gotta stop for gas.
You gotta come back though.
You gotta come back.
Yo, you gotta stop for gas. That's a
Word
great point. The
bond.
guy still didn't wake up when you
gotta
stopping
come
for
back,
gas.
though.
Nah, he
That's what I'm
woke
saying.
up.
That's a 10-hour drive. We talking about minimum.
Yeah.
So this is what I think happened. Allegedly. I think the Uber driver might have got some ass on the low. I think he might have saw this drunk.
Drop it back. On the side of the
I think he
road.
saw this drunk dude. He's like, oh shit, this guy kind of cute. Like, let me see what's up. Like, something ain't adding up, bro. There's something ain't adding up to where
So Jamie felt bad for him.
I don't know what the fuck. I think Jamie was trying. I think that was a terrible marketing
That probably
move
happened to Jamie
for
one
Eat
time in
Clean,
his
bro.
life. That's all that probably was.
Jamie,
He probably did something bad in his
Jamie.
life and probably ended up in a situation like, damn, yo,
Jamie.
I ain't had the money to do it back in the day. I can help this guy. Let me go help him.
Nobody is looking at this situation and saying, yo, that was very noble what Jamie and Eat Clean Bro did. I'm going to buy more Eat Clean Bro. Where people are saying, that was some dumb shit.
Yeah.
That's a little entitled ass motherfucking kid
Yeah.
who don't know how to work for shit no more.
So make him work at the shop.
That's it. He should have made him work at Eat Clean Bro. Back
You
up
gotta
your
work that
fucking
off.
food.
You gotta work that off.
He gotta work that
Personal
off.
accountability. We got
What?
to
Yes, man.
Work it
What
off.
happened to
Work
personal
it off.
accountability?
I'm with both sides. I'm
Nobody
with you.
want to be
I'm with you.
accountable for themselves. It's sad.
I got a 1,600 dent in my pocket. First thing I think to do is go big.
And ask for other people.
Nigga, we used to cut grass.
I'm with you.
We used to wash cars.
Wash dishes, bro.
Snow.
It's been
With the
times I
snow.
was like, yo, how much they taking for blood?
Me too.
They're paying for sperm.
I jerked off on the sperm shit.
All right.
Come on, you never did that shit?
Oh.
Nah, I don't do the
that
sperm.
book
No.
there.
How many kids you want, dog?
I want like 20.
None, clearly.
I want 20.
You want 20 kids?
20 kids.
That's
My
insane.
pop got 12, so I want 20.
You want to double up?
I love it.
All right, so I had probably the best Uber I've ever had in my entire life when I was in Columbus. I was hungover as fuck, and I
seen
called
that.
this Uber this morning, and I shout out to
seen that.
Robin Nelson, the sweetest lady in the world. This woman comes, picks me up. Now, I'm hungover out of my ass. I'm feeling horrible. I sit down in the Uber. I'm like, hopefully she'll have a bottle of water or something for me to just drink. This lady, so sweet.
Oh, I saw that with the coffee.
Yeah, I seen that.
She goes,
Nice.
sweetheart, would you like some coffee or something like that? I go, excuse me? I thought she was going to have maybe a
Heaven
little frozen cup of coffee or something like that. She had a thermos of coffee, 2 different types, pours me a cup of fucking coffee in the back of the
You
Uber.
think she had a little bit of something in it, though?
Even if she did, I'm good.
Yeah.
Even if she did, I'm good.
That's fine.
Bro.
You wanted to leave her more than 5 stars.
So
man.
I left her every day. I brought her to the show. I gave her and her family tickets to the show that night. They came through. Yeah, bro. I could not. It changed the game. And from now on, I always ask Ubers. You ever thinking about bringing coffee in the Uber or something like that? And they always hit me with the coffee. What are you talking about, coffee?
Oh, we had a fire Uber in Vegas that time.
What happened?
Oh, yeah,
it
the
was
game.
me, Alicia Renee.
You had video
my
games in the
wife.
back of the Uber.
He had a Nintendo, bro.
Son, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Do
How do you not
something.
give them 5 stars? How you not
Man,
give
got
them?
to.
I respect anybody who takes their craft that
To the
serious.
next level.
That's why
I like
I'm telling
that,
you,
man.
that guy who drove dude to West Virginia, he deserves a promotion or something.
is bond.
Like somebody need to buy him a
White
car.
Wakanda.
Yeah,
Jamie,
buy him
look
a
him out.
bus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a bus driver. That's his audition.
Yo,
Yo,
Jamie,
Greyhound,
let's
what's up?
find this guy.
Holler at him, man.
No, you know what, Jamie?
Do something for the Uber driver.
No,
Yeah.
do something for Eat Clean Bro and have him driving back all the
Drive
shit.
the Eat Clean
yeah,
Bros food.
Get that
Yeah,
guy a
boom.
driver. Make him be a driver. It's good.
Yo, I got an Uber story real quick, right?
right, go.
So this was maybe like 3 years ago or so. Now I'm like maneuvering. I left my other job. I used to work in politics prior to rap. So I left that job. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. So I'm just doing a little, hustling a little shit here and there, whatever. And I was like, you know what? Let me try to get this Uber shit popping just for like see what it's hitting for, right? So I'm like, I get my whole shit, whatever, got the thing. Now I'm like, I'm trying to get into music. I'm like, I'm doing this. I was like, I wanted to try to do Uber on the low. I ain't really want nobody to know, like, you know what I mean? Keep my shit on the low.
What's wrong with Uber?
I don't know. Like, I just had something I was trying to do, and I just didn't want to feel like an Uber driver in my head. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, just trying to get some extra cash.
You don't like Uber drivers.
I mean, to each his own. To each his own. So I'm like, I'm gonna just be low, see what I could do. And I was like, I tried it once. Like, the first ride I ever had was fucking Emery from Rock Nation.
Wow.
That's the first ride I ever had. I picked it up, right? So now, mind you, I know M, right? Like, I used to intern at Rock Nation, so I know M.
Oh, boy.
So I put my shit up, and I'm like, boop. I was like, the first ride I ever had is like Emery. I'm like, nah, there's no way. I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Canceled on him or picked him up?
No, but I didn't think. I'm like, nah, it's not Emery. What the fuck? So I get in. He's like, yo, Naji, what you doing? I was like, oh shit, like you my first one, get in the front, nigga. Like, get in the front. You know what I mean? So we just kind of drove around and shit. But I was like, damn, bro, that was like
that worked out for you.
I guess so.
Because I don't know if y'all noticed or not. Naji was at the Rock Nation brunch.
Hey, 5-star ride.
A lot of people wear that Rock Nation hat, but then boom, they don't get an invite to the goddamn brunch.
Yeah, so I finessed my way in there. You know what I'm saying? I used to work for Juan, so you know Juan the OG looked out for me, and you know we getting there. Everybody's up in that bitch. You know it's cool. Now my thing is, so I see Elliot in there. You know Elliot Rap Radar. So we all talking, and you know we standing like there. And everybody's around for the big picture. This is like the big picture with everybody in that shit. I'm the tallest motherfucker there, so I'm like, I don't really belong here. Like I know niggas, but I don't really belong here. But I'm like, if I position myself the right way, it's gonna be lit for me.
That's a nice vision.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you belong in there.
One day this picture will matter.
Absolutely. So you know, I know these
get
guys
cropped out, but not as your picture.
Yo, the crazy shit is I had a toast with Puff, and I didn't think nothing of it. Somebody apparently caught a picture of it. And it was dope, and I Puffy usually crops niggas out and shit, but
he get you in?
Yeah, one of the little slide shits. I was like, all right, so it's lit. Yeah.
That's interesting. The reason that's interesting is because it's hard to get into those Rock Nation functions, right? But you got the guy Terry Bryant. Did you hear about Terry Bryant?
I didn't. Nah.
Who's he?
Terry Bryant stole. What's the lady from what's the lady from 3 Billboards that won Best?
Frances
Actress?
McDermott.
This guy, he's black. He clearly had a tuxedo on from Men's Warehouse. He had his fucking hair slicked back in a ponytail. Clearly had some gel in it. Clearly had some fucking spritz. Yeah. Like he looked like he didn't belong, right?
Yeah.
This guy stole her Oscar off the table at the governor's ball. Didn't even leave the governor's ball. Went on Facebook Live at the governor's ball. Started saying, yo, we won. I won for music, yada, yada, yada. Let me tell you, I just want to tell people stuff, because this is the type of stuff that when my therapist tells me, take it out the building. But even when my therapist says stuff to me like, yo, you expect too much from people, I just expect people to be smarter.
Right.
Yeah. It's hard to be a black man in front with an Oscar at the Oscars. It's not a lot of people, bro. You would look less suspicious if you had a gun. All right, you know what I'm saying?
Because they expect that from you.
Security right there.
If you ain't Michael B. Jordan, what the fuck you doing with
those
that?
white people don't know what black people won Oscars that night?
Yeah.
Right.
Look out for the tall one, Kobe Bryant, and look out for the short one from the Key and Peele show. They won the Oscars,
That's
right? You walking around with a motherfucking Oscar saying it's yours as a black man, and you're shocked when security gets alerted. Yeah. Like, you're shocked when you get arrested.
Racism.
Mind you, this guy.
You got to pull a race card after that, right?
This guy has been First of all, there's only one other black person, 2 other black people that have looked more suspicious with an Oscar in their hand. Who? Juicy J and DJ Paul. 3-6 goddamn. All right. This guy has been finessing people for years. He's got 2 pictures with Beyonce on red carpets. Don't nobody get near Beyonce.
That's
and when you read his captions, it's like, my lifelong friend Beyonce. She's such a great mother and wife. I'm like,
I know somebody like that.
I'm looking at these pictures like, so you mean to tell me this motherfucker here can finesse his way to get a picture with Beyonce, but niggas can't get into the Rock Nation brunch? You make everything else so difficult. The Oscar parties, they had a top secret Oscar party. You had to walk through a garage to get to.
I saw
but
that.
this motherfucker Terry Bryant, who clearly looks like the 5th member of every group. Like, you know how you can name like probably the first 2 or 3 people.
Right.
Like, you know ASAP Rocky, you know Ferg, you know maybe 12y.
Yeah.
But then the rest of them, you're like, I don't know, that's ASAP somebody. You know, that's what he looks like. But he got pictures with fucking Beyonce?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He signed the NDA for that, probably.
We got to get him on Idiots. Do you know this guy?
I don't know him. I just saw him from the fucking Oscars, and I'm sitting there looking at this shit like, this is stupid. First of all, 2 things.
Yeah.
If you're a black person at the Oscars, that night, they know everybody on the list. Yeah. The only way you could have properly... First of all, black men at the Oscars got 2 things.
Yeah.
2 things.
Yeah.
An Oscar in one hand, and a white woman in the other. Kobe and Jordan.
Kobe Shorty's Mexicans.
Hey, man. I had to stop myself. People try to say I'm a troll. I'm not a troll, because I had to stop myself on Sunday night. Because I wanted to tweet out a picture of Kobe and Jordan, like, with pictures of their white wives and being like, salute to all the brothers winning Oscars with their non-traditional
marriages.
Their non-traditional. What was the word? It wasn't non-traditional. With their non-black women on their arms. All right. So I want to post a picture of Jordan with his white wife. Said, "Look at Jordan with his real trophy."
Yikes.
Oh man.
I fired that off in the group chat.
I didn't put you on it, though.
I thought I put Van in shows. I was like, damn, nobody gonna react to this.
I would have given you your credit. So, there's a funny thing you made about what's it called? About like you're gonna know that they're the ones that have the Oscar. Like a black dude with an Oscar, you can't front, you can't fake.
Yeah.
And there's a comic, and Robbie Slovic, I think it's Robbie Slovic, has a joke about Black James Bond. And he goes, people are like, oh, it's so fucked up they don't make Black James Bond. He goes, you have to understand, there can't be a Black James Bond. And people are like, why not? He goes, because the whole idea of James Bond is he looks the part. When he's at these parties, nobody notices him because he just looks like any other guy. If a black dude walks into a room of all white people in a tuxedo, people are going to start asking questions. Who is he? Is that an athlete? Who is that a rapper? Who is that guy over there? No, you can't be sneaking around back rooms as Black James Bond.
That is a fact.
That movie's going to be 15 minutes long. Sir, we don't have you on the list here. I don't know.
That's why I hate when white people, listen, don't tell me what I am. I hate when people sit by me on the plane like, so what do you do, music? Fuck you.
I get it all the time.
You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know how to mean. Why I got to do music? I say tech now. I do tech. And they be like, what does that mean? I don't know.
Silicon Valley.
They tell me I play football. They tell me I play football.
Yeah, but you've been getting pussy off of being a fake football player for a while.
If that's the case, I don't know what it is.
You ever did that?
So,
When you ever did that?
I
Bruh,
got a fake.
you don't say it,
You know
but
what?
the girls
Listen,
think that they're fucking a linebacker or some shit like that. Come
listen,
on.
I promise you, I never faked and act like I was anything ever.
They
Oh, I
assume-
did.
If you don't shut
Let
me hear it right now,
shut
man.
the fuck
Let me
up
hear it.
forever.
I act like I was what?
Bruh, I've been sitting in the stands. I'm gonna tell you too. I've been in the stands of this football games, and the announcer go,
Not my name, of course.
Herman number 91, whatever, and fucking the girls in the stands be like, they never give Troy his credit. They never give Logan his credit. I'm like, who the fuck is Troy? Who the fuck is Logan? Wax is Troy or Logan. He giving the girls fake names. So I'm like,
Wax, come on,
stop,
bro.
man.
You're
Stop.
supposed to,
When he
Wax.
graduated and they called his real name Herman Jenkins, motherfuckers was like, who is Herman Jenkins?
Nobody knew. Nobody. You know, they was mad at the graduation too. Like, yo, he never get you. Like, you can't even get your fucking degree.
Wax, but be honest, you have pretended to be a football player to
No,
get
I
some
never
pussy.
pretended to be a football
Wax,
player.
I've been in a
Nothing.
hotel with you. You were going up in the room with the girl, and before you went up, you yelled at me like, all right, see you tomorrow, hike. You yelled at.
42.
Yeah, you were yelling praise and shit.
I never ever needed to do it. Like,
I had the illest fake athletes.
What happened?
Yo, I was at the NBA draft party. This is maybe not mind you. I'm 6'4".
You're not that tall.
I'm 6'4",
Let me
bro.
see,
You know
not
what I'm saying?
stand
Like, look. So I pull up. I have my
fourth round pick.
6'4". Now I got my fourth round. Right, but I'm aware of that, right? So like when I'm aware of that. So I'm dressed. I had a blazer on. Now all the athletes in this bitch. So mind you, you know how it's going. All the girls trying to figure out who's who or whatever. So I'm talking to this girl, and I'm in the section with a couple of athletes that I know. So she's like, "Oh, like, hey, were you playing? Like, were you getting drafted tonight?" I was like, "Yeah, I just got drafted to the Grizzlies." But now you got to pick. So my thing is like, I picked a team that nobody really knows anyone on. You know what I mean? And like I said, this was probably like 2008, so it was a little before like bitches would just Google you. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, "Yo, I play for the Grizzlies." So she was like, "Oh yeah, da." So from there, it was just like the energy was just different, right? So I'm like, I'm about to ride it out. Hell yeah! So we go. Nah, not real.
Bro,
so
I don't know if you want to continue with this rape story, but go ahead. This is clearly rape, bro.
This is not a Me Too.
No.
Did she drink anything?
You are a trans basketball player.
I'm telling you, you were not honest.
Grizzly.
This is clearly
trans Grizzly.
He lied.
That's discrimination. You can't tell me I'm not a basketball
I'm not smart enough to know what this is called, but this don't sound too honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. This sounds like some form of rape to me.
No. I'm finished. Look, so we leave.
The girl listening right now, look in your face.
Oh no, I hope she hits me.
Give me the technical term for what he did. Because Naji just did some shit.
Yo, we leave.
There's only one way to know.
I smash, and like we laying in the bed after that.
Yeah.
And she just goes like, we're laying there for like 10 minutes, and she was like, "Yo, you're not really in the NBA, are you?" I was like, "Nah."
How did she know?
And I have no idea. But like literally, she was like, "You're not really in the NBA." And I was like, "Nah."
I'm trying to see what.
Did you take her back? Did you take her back to your place?
Say it again.
You took her back to your place?
We went to her place.
Oh, okay.
See, we went straight to her place. So we lay in there.
You want to know how she knew? You
took
used
an
a
Uber?
condom. That's why.
You used that brother.
NBA player would have left that shit in there, bro.
So, but I just kept her up there like, nah, I'm not.
Let me tell you something.
And what happened?
Don't ever call me and tell me that you had sex with a transgender or a transsexual, and then they told you the next day that they weren't what they said they were.
That's
I'm gonna say that's what you did.
You can't.
Nah,
lie.
but
So you gotta keep the same energy. When I was in Israel, that's why I didn't lie and say I was Jewish. All my friends were like, yo, just lie and say you're Jewish and have sex with these girls. I'm like, yo, what if a trans person lied and said they were a woman and they were really, born as a man? I'd be tight at that, so I can't be.
Yeah, I'm sure
You did something wrong in this situation, Naji.
She might have been mad, but you can't Me Too me for that. I deserve
Yes, you
credit for that.
can. That's a Me Too.
She was mad. I deserve credit for that shit.
That's a me something.
I'm a fucking.
How'd she know?
Yo,
That's kind of her fault.
You know what?
I just think
she probably threw
Nah,
you
you
the
know what,
condom.
like-
You bobbled it. She's like, nah, he don't got the
That's
hand-eye
a me
coordination
something,
for
bro.
this.
I don't care what you say.
You know what? How she knew it was just kind of like. The energy from the club was like we in there popping a million bottles and then we taking like regular Ubers to the crib. Like
You got the
you know what I
Hyundai
mean? Yeah,
Sonata.
it was just a different energy.
Oh,
from
NBA
the
player
club
on a
going
budget.
back to the-
I told you
I get my check yet.
I got signed off waivers. I told you I was a free agent. I didn't get drafted, but I signed in free agency.
I'm overseas now, man. You know what I mean? I play for Cyprus.
I never did it though. I can't do it. What the hell am I gonna say I am? You know what I mean? What the hell am I gonna say I am? When I played ball, I really played ball. I never had to lie ever.
I think-
to say I was something.
Yo,
I think we're gonna stop this podcast now.
but we need to pay some bills first.
Because I just feel like Naji committed to 2 crimes this podcast. and
Jesus.
Thank God. it
I
wasn't
know.
me.
I'm ready to tell it. I'm ready to
Jesus.
snitch on him.
You gonna
Just to
tell
bring
on you,
everything back
Just
around.
keeping that was my former life. Now I work for Rap Radar.
Hey man, conspiracy
Cigar
theory.
Talk. Tune in.
You get a conspiracy
Cigar
talk.
Talk. Tune in.
But where can they see Cigar Talk?
Hey, you can check it out on rapradar.com. You go to YouTube, just type in Cigar Talk. I had Charlemagne on there.
Yep.
My last guest was I had Black Youngster, I had Famous Dex, Mano. We got a bunch of guests. Got some dope shit lined
I
up,
love
man.
that Black Youngster.
Check it out. Yo,
Amazing.
he's dope as
I
fuck.
love that. He used to be my favorite rapper whose music I don't listen to. I have like favorite rappers whose music I've never heard of, and then I started listening to his music. He's got some fun. He's got some good music.
I heard his album good. I haven't heard it yet.
It's pretty
Dude,
dope.
he's good. It's fun.
He's not like everyone thinks he's dumb because of the antics and shit, but he's a
wax.
smart guy.
He's
a
wax.
smart guy, yo.
That's why I always maybe I don't want to take the.
Because the only thing I know of him is like stuttering and shit. So what the fuck?
Nah, you don't stutter, but
That's what I'm
like
saying. I don't know nothing
You don't
about
stutter,
this
but
guy.
you have a speech impediment.
nah, you don't got a speech.
Yeah,
impediment.
he does.
Listen, you can't even say speech.
Yeah, but he thinks
He's talking about
he
speech.
thinks things. His speech impediment is that he thinks things and
just
then
say it.
says it, but it's not even what he's thinking. You know what I'm saying?
So
he's
am I supposed to be
early in the
thinking?
podcast when you ask him about snitching on people, he says you tell on women and children.
Only on women and children.
What?
Over your women.
No, but what I mean is like wax is, man, yeah, I don't want to tell everybody what goes into the sausage, but I think that you're very smart, but you play dumb.
I don't know nothing.
I ain't
Fair
saying
enough.
wax dumb. I'm saying wax is wax.
All right, fair enough. but
Wax ain't dumb at all. He's not dumb. Wax is not dumb, but wax is wax.
That's
fair
all I
enough.
need to be.
All right.
But Black Youngster, I see him playing the character, and I know it's a character. I know I know he's smarter than he presents
gotta be.
himself.
Yeah.
He got it.
They got it. Yeah.
Question about the Tory Lanez interview, then we'll get out of here.
Yes.
Just saw a couple clips. He's born and raised in Canada.
Yes.
Yeah.
Either Canadians are lying to me, or Tory is positioning something in a way that's weird. But like, there's a social safety net out there in Canada.
What does that mean?
It means you shouldn't be having to wear the same underwear for 10 days straight. You know what I mean? The Canadian
never
government
been
give
that
you
poor,
some
bro.
underwear.
I ain't never been that poor. And I've been poor. I was raised in a single wide trailer in Montclair, South Carolina. I ain't never had to wear no other
I'm
man's
just
drawers.
saying, like maybe your family wasn't taking advantage of the benefits or something like that, but this is Canada. Like,
Yeah.
you pay over 50% of taxes so that poor people get homes, poor people get help, they
Yeah.
get money from the government. Like, fam, you could get some government undies, guaranteed.
We
They're
had
going to give you jackets and shit.
tighty
It's
whities.
cold out there, yeah.
It's some goddamn Canadian goose motherfucking drawers.
gonna
you
get
can
a goose.
Listen, I
just need to talk to
agree
him
with you.
about that and try to understand what's going on because I have family in Canada. You know what I mean?
I've never been that poor, bro.
Yeah, somebody
I had this conversation in the barbershop.
Canada's a great country for this reason. They take care of the people who are struggling. So
You stand outside a drawer store and somebody give you some drawers.
Never had this. I don't know. I'm not saying that don't exist in Canada. I'm just saying I've never been that poor. I was in the barbershop asking people, yo, you ever wore another dude's drawers? Because they was hearing that same conversation.
Yeah.
They was like, yo, man, if like my mom washed clothes and like me and my brother shit mixed together.
Yeah, you got
you
the
know
wrong.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But I ain't just,
Yeah,
I
gotta
ain't
have
just put on
brothers,
another
yeah.
man's drawers.
Right.
Like that don't even make no sense.
Oh, I've done that. I've worn my dad or my brother's underwear.
Yeah, but not on purpose.
No, completely on purpose. I ran out of underwear.
But
and
they
I
were
was like,
clean.
yeah. Oh no, I'm not gonna wear doo-doo stained underwear for my dad. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All I'm saying, I'd like Canadians to check in with us. Yo, the Canadian Brilliant Idiot listeners.
Talk to us about that.
Let us know. Tell us if there's that kind of destitute poverty where you're wearing the same thing for 10 days in the same underwear.
Yeah.
Listen, if you're on vacation, you forget to pack underwear, or that your bag gets lost. Okay, you flip your underwear out.
I'm the worst packer.
That's all I'm saying. These things happen. You forget sometimes. You wear the same pair of socks.
Deodorant,
Okay,
at least something.
you know, but Canada, if you're paying 60% in taxes and you're not getting underwear when
Something's
you need
wrong.
it, something's off here.
Word is born.
I'm just saying.
I mean, Drake can buy underwear for the whole country at this point.
Easy.
God's plan.
He bought underwear for all of Miami.
Word is born.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yo,
God's plan.
can we be honest about what that video proved? That people in Miami need dental health?
Oh,
Yo, like he didn't give money to one person with teeth, yo. No matter who it was, they were missing teeth.
Why do you got to beef with a state every,
Yeah, they come
a
to get
city
you.
every year?
I'm going to
You had
Miami
Philly
this
one
weekend.
year. Exactly. He does that all
A
the
dude just
time.
not hit me. Said, "Yo, you better bring wax with you." You seen
What,
that?
to Philly?
No, to Miami. So you better bring. They're gonna come fuck you up.
What'd you do?
That
What'd you
wasn't
say
dude.
about?
That was your ex-girl that you got pregnant. Chill out.
Wow.
That was a dude.
Hey, salute to Rick Ross too. Positive energy to Rick Ross.
Oh yeah,
man.
man.
Peace,
Quick
peace.
I'm
recovery.
yeah,
Where's
I'm glad.
up?
I hope everything's good with
Do
my
you know what
guy
happened
Ross.
with that?
I think I do. I mean, I do from what his family told me, but you know, we got his prayers up to Rick Ross, man. I wish the best for him. Right. Now, as always, if you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. If you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.
Cheers.